How we doing, everybody? If you are out there listening, we are getting set up and ready to roll here. The fans are coming into the stands. They're starting to fill up. Our pregame show is going to start at 6:30. So tune in, get comfortable. Beautiful night out. It's going to be a great night for some football. We're looking forward to it.
more than happy to talk to you about some sponsorship or help and donate to the cause so that people get to hear our wonderful voices.
Yeah, you know, there's many different levels of that sponsorship too.
Yeah.
You know, if you really want a commercial made, I mean, they have high quality production, can come to your location, film a very professional commercial for you.
Yeah.
Or, you know, just get a few shout outs on the air from Ryan and I. You know, it just depends on what you're wanting to spend and help out us to broadcast this to everybody across the country.
Yeah, because there's a lot of grandparents and aunts and uncles that, you know, tonight, a night like this is pretty simple. It's easy to come to something like this. It's a beautiful night, but there's going to be times where it's going to be some adverse weather, and we're going to have to kind of fight through that a little bit.
Yeah.
So
beautiful night tonight.
It's perfect. The weather is not going to be an issue tonight. We got nothing but sunny skies. So we're going to head to commercial break, and we'll be back for the start of the game of the Route 8 rivalry.
Most individuals, when they have an injury, they want to get back immediately, whether that is getting back to work or getting back to sport or getting to their next yoga workout. We really want to give them pain-free function and mobility as best we can for the extent of their lives, so they can be active, so they can enjoy being with their loved ones.
Jake from State Farm.
We have to know.
Yeah, these are State Farm pajamas. No, what if we have to talk to somebody about our policy, but it's late at night? Call us 24/7.
Great, because what if someone still calls his mom for everything?
We'll walk you through everything. At State Farm, we're there for your what-ifs.
Oh, yeah, Mom, everything's great. Yeah. I mean, not my mom.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
Babies require persistence, patience, a sense of humor, and protection. That's why nearly all parents choose immunization. It's safe, proven protection against 14 serious diseases like measles and whooping cough. So give your baby the recommended vaccines before age 2 and get a little help in the protection department. For more reasons to immunize, talk to your child's doctor or go to cdc.gov/vaccines.
Franklin Oil Region Credit Union has 2 convenient locations to serve their members, 101 North 13th Street in Franklin and 25 East 1st Street in Oil City. Did you know that becoming a member is pretty easy? All you have to do is live, work, worship, volunteer, attend school, or just conduct business in Venango, Forest, Warren, or Crawford counties. Stop in and talk to us about all the benefits of becoming a member. And best of luck to all the students and athletes this fall from Franklin Oil Region Credit Union.
And we're back live at Franklin, Pennsylvania for tonight's Route 8 rivalry between the Franklin Knights and the Oil City Oilers. Thank you for joining us. So tonight, it's going to be another special game between Oil City and Franklin, but anytime these two teams are matching up in the past couple years, they've done a group effort as far as Oil City and Franklin for the white out night.
Yep.
So tonight you'll see a bunch of people around with white shirts on. It's for the Cancer Foundation, the Kirtland Foundation. Yeah. It's a great, great organization. I know my father-in-law sits on the board for that, and there's a lot of great things that happen. But Dr. Kirtland was a huge figure in this community and had worked with many, almost all the cancer patients around. So if you see a lot of white shirts flying around, that's what it's all about tonight. Raising money for Cancer Foundation, for the Kirtland Foundation. So
yeah, they're doing a lot of nice things here tonight. They had a tailgate going on, again, selling the shirts. They had a dunk tank, had the principals from both schools.
Yes.
And teachers from both schools sitting on top of the dunk tanks. So,
which, speaking of principals at both schools, we know the principal here at Franklin, one of them,
yep.
Mr. Miller.
Yeah.
He is obviously the principal at Franklin, but his wife, I guess we call her Mrs. Miller and Mr. Miller on air. We don't want to, take anything away from that. But she teaches at Oil City.
No, she's now a principal there as well.
Oh, she's the principal there.
Yeah.
Oh my! So those are the two that were getting dunked.
It might be the elementary school or middle school, maybe not the high school, but she's
a principal at Oil City. Oh, that's great. That would be fun to watch the Millers get dunked. I mean, if I didn't hit that the exact little circle.
Yep.
I mean, surely.
Well, I was watching their son Lincoln, their oldest, throw at Dad in the dunk tank.
Perfect.
And he just ran up and
just pushed
it.
the button. And we'd all do the same thing as well. So coming up the steps, Chad, we can see. Hats off to my youngest son, Jack. He had successful ACL and meniscus surgery on Wednesday. It was not a football injury. It was a baseball injury. So things are going okay for Jack. He's got the crutches and a lot of assistance from my mom, Nan, and my wife, Amy. She does a great job. Both nurses, so that's easy for them to deal with. But old poor Jack's
he might have
banged
to
up.
sit down in front in the handicap seats.
Yeah,
honestly,
So as you can see tonight, right now, the Black Knight Marching Band is coming out onto the field. So things are going well for them. And we're going to take one more commercial before we come back for the start of the action on the Route 8 Rivalry.
Franklin Bronze has been a leader in manufacturing in the Franklin community since 1985. With in-house tooling and castings machining, Franklin Bronze can deliver parts fast to a number of industrial sectors, including oil and gas, marine, steel, and many others. Franklin Bronze is currently looking for motivated, talented, and educated individuals who are interested in working in a dynamic environment for a growing company that values its employees. Visit our website to learn about our career opportunities. And from all of us at Franklin Bronze, go Knights!
Quality, safety, and innovation. That's Toyota. Hi, I'm Bruce Sigworth here at Allegheny Toyota in Franklin. Now let's talk resale value. Toyota consistently ranks in the top 10 in resale value, and 3 of our vehicles rank in the top 5 according to KBB.com. That research shows 4Runner, Tundra, and Tacoma maintaining a 60% or higher retail value over a 5-year period. That means you could get thousands of dollars more for your Toyota than any other brand.
We're Allegheny Toyota in Franklin. Go Knights!
Since 1901, Franklin Industries has been a leader in steel manufacturing in our region. We started our journey making steel rails for the railroad, and we're still going strong today. Franklin Industries now manufactures steel quality U-posts and T-posts right here in Franklin, Pennsylvania. We take pride in the strength and durability of our product, and we take pride in the strength of our Franklin Knights. We're proud to support our community and Franklin athletics. Go Knights from Franklin Industries. Franklin Oil Region Credit Union has 2 convenient locations to serve their members, 101 North 13th Street in Franklin and 25 East 1st Street in Oil City. Did you know that becoming a member is pretty easy? All you have to do is live, work, worship, volunteer, attend school, or just conduct business in Venango, Forest, Warren, or Crawford counties. Stop in and talk to us about all the benefits of becoming a member. And best of luck to all the students and athletes this fall from Franklin Oil Region Credit Union.
Keeping your kids healthy is the first step to protecting their dreams. When you keep them safe, there's no limit to how far they can go. Nothing is out of reach. No mission? Impossible. Give your son or daughter a better chance to see their dreams come true. Give them the HPV vaccine at age 11 or 12 to prevent HPV cancers later in life.
Hey, Jake from State Farm.
We have to know.
Yeah, these are State Farm pajamas.
No, what if we have to talk to somebody about our policy, but it's late at night?
Call us 24/7.
Great. Because what if someone still calls his mom for everything?
We'll walk you through everything. At State Farm, we're there for your what-ifs.
Oh, yeah, Mom, everything's great. Yeah. I mean, Not my mom.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
Franklin Bronze has been a leader in manufacturing in the Franklin community since 1985. With in-house tooling and castings machining, Franklin Bronze can deliver parts fast to a number of industrial sectors, including oil and gas, marine, steel, and many others. Franklin Bronze is currently looking for motivated, talented, and educated individuals who are interested in working in a dynamic environment for a growing company that values its employees. Visit our website to learn about our career opportunities. And from all of us at Franklin Bronze, go Knights!
And we're back at Franklin High School for the Route 8 rivalry, where the Franklin Knights take on the Oil City Oilers. So it looks like the Franklin Knights are getting ready to take the field. Going to be a great night of football. I think it's going to be, I'm expecting, Chad, a little bit of a closer game than we've had with them before in the past.
Yeah. Again, it's called a rivalry for a reason. And normally when we play these guys, it's not total complete domination. It's 5 or 6 big plays that get broken for Mr. Knox, and you know there's his touchdown. So
yeah,
if we can limit the big play capability of Ethan Knox and the Oilers, I think we're going to move the ball on them fairly well.
Agree.
You know, our line play has been really good, much improved this year.
Our line play is so improved from last year. I mean, and I don't mean that any diss on last year's line.
No, not at all.
Because my son was one of them.
Yeah.
He was a lineman from last year. They just, other than him, though, I think every lineman's back from last year.
Very
so,
true. Yeah.
So, I mean, they're just 1 year older. They get used to playing together more. So they're going to introduce the defense first for the Knights. It's been a good year for the Knights. One of the things, obviously, on defense for us, or let's go back to offense. I'm sorry. The big thing for us on offense, we cannot turn it over. I mean, we were doing so good, and then it just boom. Like it seems like the second quarter has been killing us with turnovers, and they turn them into touchdowns.
You know, the Knights have won quarters. We've lost games.
Yeah.
But we've been winning quarters. You know, last week, prime example.
Yeah.
Second half of that football game,
we won.
Yeah. I mean, we scored and held them to, I think, a field goal maybe?
It was, yeah.
I mean, and they didn't call off the dogs until the end.
No, there was no reason to because they weren't moving anything.
Yeah.
So, right. Yeah, so now I know on defense, I think for us the biggest thing is tonight, obviously, is containment.
Yep.
I think that's been that way forever. And also with Mr. Knox, he's especially fast. And I don't care, compared to anybody, he's fast.
I hope Franklin kind of, you know, obviously they're going to game plan for it, but they need to beef up the middle because that's where Mr. Knox does all his damage.
They run well between the tackles.
Yeah, he's not an out get the edge kind of guy. He's gonna if he has a hole and he gets to your linebacker level, bye.
Yeah.
I mean, he's already got a head of steam, and you're not going to catch him stride for stride. So
yeah. And these guys have run this same style of offense from the little guys up the hallway through.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it starts at the 4th grade level for them.
It does. And fortunately this year, 4th grade level, Junior Knights, victory, number 4 on the season. So shout out to Scott Graham again. So now, I think special teams, the biggest thing that I've noticed, and I think we've touched on this, when we're catching the ball off of a kickoff.
We gotta catch it.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, let me restate that. When they kick the ball to us.
When we're receiving.
When we are receiving.
Yes.
We need to catch the dang ball.
Yeah.
The more it hits and bounces, the worse it gets for us. And that's not a secret.
The ball's not round. It's not going to bounce predictably.
It doesn't. And so those are just some little things that, that I think, because starting position, where you're getting that ball, it's huge. If you're at the 20-yard line versus the 40, I mean, I know it's 20 yards, but mentally.
Mentally, yeah.
And then also, if you don't move the ball and then we have to punt, you're not punting from so far back.
Right.
It's just some little things. So we're going to take one more commercial to come back for some live action Saturday Night Football Route 8 rivalry.
Quality, safety, and innovation. That's Toyota. Hi, I'm Bruce Sigworth here at Allegheny Toyota in Franklin. Now let's talk resale value. Toyota consistently ranks in the top 10 in resale value, and 3 of our vehicles rank in the top 5 according to KBB.com. That research shows 4Runner, Tundra, and Tacoma maintaining a 60% or higher retail value over a 5-year period. That means you could get thousands of dollars more for your Toyota than any other brand.
We're Allegheny Toyota in Franklin. Go Knights.
Since 1901, Franklin Industries has been a leader in steel manufacturing in our region. We started our journey making steel rails for the railroad, and we're still going strong today. Franklin Industries now manufactures steel quality U-posts and T-posts right here in Franklin, Pennsylvania. We take pride in the strength and durability of our product, and we take pride in the strength of our Franklin Knights. We're proud to support our community and Franklin athletics. Go Knights from Franklin Industries.
Most individuals, when they have an injury, they want to get back immediately, whether that is getting back to work or getting back to sport or getting to their next yoga workout. We really want to give them pain-free function and mobility as best we can for the extent of their lives, so they can be active, so they can enjoy being with their loved ones.
Stream Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of Franklin Night Football on Stream TV.
And we're back in Franklin, Pennsylvania for tonight's edition of the Route 8 Rivalry. Sorry, folks. So the Knights have won the toss, which they have won every toss this year.
Well, I thought the Oilers won the toss. Or no, I'm sorry. I'm getting them confused.
Yeah.
I was up at Clarion watching their game earlier. And it was interesting to see a team win the toss and not defer.
Right.
They did not defer. They actually took the ball, which I haven't seen that in a long time.
That's it. So the Knights are going to be kicking off tonight. Mr. Fenningworth back at his kicking duties. Nice to have him back. The soccer team this year, they won a game again this week.
All right.
They're doing really well, so some exciting things for the Knights. So
girls volleyballs.
Oh, they're
tearing it up too.
I know, and some exciting, good matches.
Right.
Yeah. Hats off to the Knights and their programs. So back deep, I see Sean Alexander back there, and I can't see who else is back deep for the Oilers. Looks like number 10 is Mr. Alexander. What a kick.
24.
And is Devon Griffin. Okay.
Touchback.
A touchback. So good job, Mr. Fenningworth. That's how you start, right?
That's a good boot.
That is, yeah. Sometimes in the pros, they want really high and about like the 2-3 yard line.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Get them way back there for now. So the Knights are on defense first. We'll see how things go. The guys up the middle are the same. We have Mr. Gabe Wright and looks like Darius Graham are the 2 middle linebackers.
A lot's going to be on their shoulders tonight. Again, plugging the holes to keep Mr. Knox,
who is lined up behind.
He is in.
Mr. Cole Finley. So 1st and 10 for the Oilers. Knox to the left. And Knox runs well, and he gets out of bounds. Picks up a 1st down for the Oilers.
About a 15-yard run, and here made me eat my words. I'm like, they really don't go around the outside edge too often. That was a straight pitch to the outside,
and guess what? It worked.
Oh,
but here's the
sure.
thing. That's the thing, though, is what you're saying is right. They don't really run outside, but maybe they did a little change up in their scheme tonight. We'll see how things go. So So at the 34-yard line, Knox up the middle.
Oh, there
and
you
he is
go.
met by Darius Graham at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, Darius.
Way to put that shoulder into it, Darius Graham.
D. Graham, yeah. I mean, that was a good one. That's how you practice tackling the dummy during practice.
And it's a very good job. He was forced to cut back to the middle of the field, and whap, there's Darius right there for the tackle. So good job, Knights. It's going to be 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line. Just starting the game. There's 11:20 left in the first quarter. Looks like we got Gavin Stevens closest to us for the Oilers, spread out wide.
A little option here.
And
good
red.
job. Wrap him up.
Okay. So Killa Cunningham in the backfield. Need a little bit of help. Some of his guys came, but that was a great play. If you see, yeah, they read that the whole way.
They did. It was a really nice job.
Yep. So good job for the Knights. That's going to bring up 3rd and I'm going to say 9. 3rd and 9 for the Oilers. Looks like about the 35-yard line. Now things are getting interesting because, you know, the bread and butter for the Oilers.
This is typically a passing down for most teams.
Absolutely.
So we'll see what Oil City has here. Like you mentioned in the pregame, they have thrown a lot more this year than previous years.
And this gentleman is close to us, Gavin Stevens, number 1, very good athlete. I know he's a multi-sport athlete, and he's done well this year.
Oh, look at that.
They stuffed him right out there.
Big Al?
Big Al was out there.
Job.
Great job for the Knights. So they're going to hold Mr. Knox to maybe Oh, yeah. It's always good listening to us, Chad.
Another good pitch to
Another
Bryson.
pitch. Oh, great blocking out there.
It's going to come back.
I think so. Looked like it was Cole Buckley out there trying to block, and looks like they might have called a hold out there.
Yeah, it's either going to be a hold or a kind of a cutback block, but they call it the hold.
Okay.
That's tough because, you know, that's momentum, and Bryson Watson is rolling.
Yes. Yeah. Now, interesting enough, it's always tough to tell if that was the hold is what opened up that, opened up the hole.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
That hold, but, it was a nice run by Bryson. He's running hard, very hard this year. So
well, this is week number 2. 2 full weeks of practicing at this position. Yes.
Yeah. So, if you just join us, Toby Sanchez has been the running back, and he's out with a bummed up knee. So Bryson Watson, the senior, stepping in, and hey, it's like everything else. It's not about me. You just step into position for your team. So we'll see how it goes.
Yep, next man up mentality.
Yeah, so it looks like we got 4 wide for the Knights. Back to passes carry. Quick little snake.
Good job, Books, yeah.
So Tristan Books, nice catch. Brings us out to the original line of scrimmage, though, so that's good.
Those are I'm pleasantly well, not surprised, but I'm pleased right now to see Franklin doing the quick passing.
Yeah.
That you see. I mean, that was it's always, not always there, but for the most part it's there.
Yeah.
And granted, we're back to the original line of scrimmage, but that was a 5-6 yard pickup.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, listen, those little ones have been a moneymaker for the Knights last couple weeks, so we'll see what happens here. They're actually calling it 3rd and 9. Carey, back to pass, scrambling around, and he is met by a couple of Oilers there. Looks like number 85 for the Oilers, Nico Blaser.
That was just as much a coverage sack as it was the pressure up front. I don't think the blocking was bad by the Knights, but
no,
just kind of that internal clock's got to be going off in your head.
Yeah. Okay, so back deep. Okay, that's, again, Sean Alexander. He's back deep for the Oilers. And back to punt. Not sure. That's not Fenningworth back there. Well, that is Fenningworth.
He took his red kicking shoe off.
Yeah.
This one.
So it took a home bounce. I mean, that's as good of a home bounce as you're going to get.
We'll take it.
Down to the 30-yard line. So, again, if you're just joining us, it's 0-0. 7:25 left in the first quarter.
Battle of field position.
Yeah, the Route 8 rivalry here in Franklin, Pennsylvania. Thanks for joining us. This is a nice to see a competitive first couple drives here. I mean, no one's doing anything great, but no one is, let's just face it, last couple of years.
It's not a blowout yet.
They have just blown us out of the water. And hats off to their players and their coaches in the past. They've just done a good job.
This is a packed house, though. You look across the
There's
Oil
not many
City,
seats.
obviously travels well. And I see a lot of even Oil City folks on our side of the field sitting in the bleachers. So
yeah. So Finley back, hands it off to Mr. Knox. Looks like he's going to get about 4, maybe 5. We have about 4 yards, a 4.5. So a pickup of 4.5 is going to bring up 2nd and 6 officially.
Might be 5.5, technically, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah. So it's looking good for Ethan Knox getting some yards here. It's tough running tonight for the young Oiler. Oh, fumble. Oh, he picks it up. And Jeremy Cunningham, and looks like that's Alex Weibel and Cunningham. And looks like that was Riley Toledo as well, meeting Mr. Knox after he had a little fumble on the exchange. So it's going to bring up 3rd and about 3.
Big play here for the Knights. Again, if they can shut it down and force another punt, I mean, that's moral victories here.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to look at that because those add up after a while.
Understood.
So Gavin Stevens spread out wide, a pitch to Knox.
Big out. Oh, no, Darius Graham. What
met
a
in
tackle.
the backfield by Darius Graham.
Great open field tackle.
So that's going to be a loss of about 5 yards. So that's going to bring up 4th and about 8.
Yeah, super impressive. That was a great job of wrapping the ankles and rolling.
Yeah, 4th and 6.
That's how they teach it.
Yeah, I mean, and again, in years past, we've not made that tackle.
Correct.
And so these are the things that we have noticed the improvements for the Knights this year. Nice kick to the far side. Looks like that's Cole Buckley with another fair catch, but that's all right. That's going to be down at the 32-yard line for the Knights.
Yeah, I definitely think they're playing that a little cautious. But, again, it's better than letting it bounce, and we're getting the ball at inside the 10. So.
Yeah, and, it goes both ways. Oil City let the ball bounce, and
we got an extra 15, 20 yards on the bounce.
A lot of bounce.
Yeah.
So things are happening here. Just a field goal, or I'm sorry, just a field
position battle.
Field position battle, thank you. So it's 5:16 left in the first quarter.
I'd like to see Cole get
0-0.
Get going here.
Yeah.
Hasn't been too involved yet.
Nope. Looks like you got four guys going out.
They got
Carey coming this way. Oh, golly.
If you've noticed, they have it's a Cole on Cole situation. You've got Cole Buckley going up against Oil City's Cole Finley.
Yeah.
I mean, two great athletes.
He had him right away, right there,
Yep.
and he just kept running, saw that pressure a little bit, and started to panic a bit. If he would have just got rid of that right off the bat, man, I think he would have been okay there.
And I'm not sure, but Chad, we've talked about this before. I hate a right-handed quarterback rolling left.
Yeah.
Now, maybe it's to set something up. I'm not going to discount the play calling, but that's a tough throw. I don't care who you are, and especially on a timing route like that. If the timing is not perfect, and you get a little bit of pressure, it's going to throw you off.
And I would probably also say that he's got a little bit of jitters from his performance last week and turning the ball over. So if he's not like pulling the trigger when it's there, it just could be he's a little bit tentative right now.
Yep. So it looks like that was
trying to get Buckley more involved on the end around here.
Yeah, not much happening there. It's going to bring up 3rd and 11 for the Knights. This is going to be got to get something downfield here. And again, I like how they're staying away from the middle of the field, because last week that was our that was a problem throwing down the middle of the field.
It definitely was. We threw into a lot of double coverage. And I think McLean did a great job disguising their defense, too, that they were running more of a zone in their passing game where they looked like they were lining up man-to-man, and that caused us some issues.
Yep. So Booksy in moving position here.
There's a timing route.
Much better.
Still short,
Much better.
Just slipped short.
Going to be a little bit short of the first down by about a yard. So it's going to be out. But if you notice on this play, there's a lot better protection.
We do have a flag. Yeah, there was. I mean, and maybe that's why they're doing the rollouts, just because they know we have to buy the time.
Yeah. And I believe the left tackle in this situation, if he isolates there, the left tackle is Landon Perry, who's one of the more experienced linemen we have on staff. So
illegal man down.
Yeah, it's going to go against the Knights. It's an odd penalty on a play like that, because there's not really a reason the linemen are going downfield.
I'd be interested to see if they accept this, though, because if they don't take the penalty, we're at fourth and short on the wrong side of the field to go for it this early in the game.
Yeah, because we're in this field position a battle. So looks like they're going to push the Knights. They're sure pushing them back, it looks like. So they're starting from. So it's going to bring up 4th down. No, it's going to bring up 3rd, right? Because they're going to.
It should be 3rd, to my understanding, yeah. Yeah, because we don't have the punting unit on the field. There you go. He's fixing the sign now.
He fixed it. Okay, so it's going to bring up 3rd and about 16, 15.
Not quite a mile.
No, not quite the mile yet. We're not there yet. But it's a doozy. So 2:50 left in the first quarter. Nothing here in Franklin. The timeout by the Knights. We got the Route 8 rivalry here in Franklin. So perfect night for football. It's a Saturday night, not a Friday night. So it's a little bit different, but it works out better for some people's schedule, I'm sure, because it sure looks like there's a packed house tonight.
That's right.
Yeah, so hopefully everybody gets a chance to watch this and see how the Knights and the Oilers are doing. It's a good matchup here tonight.
Yeah, great. I mean, great to see that a 0-0 ball game at almost the end of the first quarter.
Yeah.
We haven't had that luxury this year. And,
no, or years past. I mean,
but it's what happens a lot when you run the ball. I mean, the clock just runs and runs. And, each team's only had the ball twice now. And
right.
So it's not like it's been a big offensive juggernaut here. It's just been a slow, methodical, run-based attack pretty much on both sides.
Yeah. So I just want to touch something with you, Chad. I noticed last night the Grove City played Sharon.
Yeah.
And Grove City won.
Saw that. Low scoring, 17-14 maybe?
Yes, and it was a field goal at the end of the game that won that.
Yeah, there were a lot of close games I saw on Facebook today within Okay.
So we got 3rd and 16 at the 36-yard line. I'm sorry, the 25-yard line. Didn't want to get ahead of myself here. Fake
Got to get rid of it quick.
Uh-oh. Hold on to that ball. So it looks like number 22 for the Oilers, Mr. Dunkel, with a sack on the play. And again, that's one of those ones where he was coming off the edge and he just got in there. There was a little bit of a.
And again, kudos to the defensive backs. You know, Franklin's running a little deeper routes here, obviously, because they had to get 15, 16 yards, but
half a mile.
Yeah, not
not quite the full mile.
He's not going to have the time, so
no.
We got to try to limit getting ourselves in that position of 3rd and long, 4th and long.
Yeah, good snap.
We should get another nice bounce here.
Oh
yeah.
Wow, is that a bounce? Yes. That's going to get down to the 20-yard line. Wow, nice punt by Nate Fettingworth. So that's
flags,
actually down to the 18-yard line.
Man, this is a huge flag here. Wow.
I didn't see what the penalty was for, but it's in the area of.
Wheel City student section seems to think it's on us.
Yeah. Personal foul? Is that?
It's trying to fly.
Yeah, okay, offsetting here.
Okay, so maybe it's a little bit of a push and shove kind of deal going.
Never seen the wing flap penalty call before.
Wings up.
Well, yeah, that's Clarion.
I've been watching football a long time, and I have never seen that in my life. I have no idea what that was.
Yeah.
Is that chirping? Maybe they're chirping a little too much.
Too much chirping going on. I like that. Yeah.
Doing whatever.
I don't know, but that was interesting. It kind of threw me for a loop there.
Yeah, let's see if we notice anything down here. If anybody.
It happens right. All the flags come right here. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah, there was a little bit.
A definite blindside block here that was well uncalled for.
Yeah.
And we must have retaliated.
Absolutely.
I'm assuming.
Off the screen.
Was that on the punter?
Oh, man, he got it.
Was that Fenningworth that got hit?
Boom.
Oh. And then of course one of our guys is going to say, no, not happening.
Yeah, you could see one of our guys going back out right as they went off camera.
What's good for one's good for the other. So that's all right. A little bit of, that's going to happen. You're going to have some emotions running high.
Yep.
And, if you see one of your guys go down, you're going to say, well, you know what? You're going to find out. I'm bringing the boom to you, bud. So, Oilers, 155. They have the ball down at the 19-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Oilers. Finley pitches to Knox. Nothing going on. So,
great play.
Looks like Jeremy Cunningham and Landon Perry.
LP. Man. Good job, boys.
It's nice to meet your friend in the backfield and get I guess maybe at the line of scrimmage. But still, as you can see, the Knights are holding their own on that line. That's a big, big part of the rivalry is always who wins the line of scrimmage is going to win the game.
And I'm sure Ethan Knox isn't quite used to this either. He's taking some hits.
Oh, my.
I mean, there's been some sticks out here. So,
yeah, and if you look at
that up,
that line's big, but I think they're a little young because they did graduate quite a slew of seniors. Uh-oh, somebody else has the ball.
That's Q Keep, I believe.
No, the Q's back there. I didn't see who else.
Missed it.
21.
See if we can see it on the replay here. Fullback.
Kevin
Pearsall.
Fullback, middle linebacker, senior.
Okay.
Nice sized kid, 6 foot, 195. So it looks like in for the Knights, Mr. P.D. Alfeo is in there for the Knights, number 50. And that's good. I like to see the Knights doing some subbing because you got to give these kids a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
We saw, and it happens every year. You see cramps at the beginning of the year and things, so it's good to get a little rotation going here. So 3rd and 3, 30 seconds left in the quarter.
They stopped them again.
They did.
Wow.
Looks like Mr. Books.
I saw Cole Buckley coming off before that play snapped, and I realized they've got all the big boys in, so they pulled one of the safeties off the field and added Alfeo.
Okay, I got you.
They added an extra 150 pounds out there.
Well,
Cole Buckley.
And that's just it. Is if you're gonna beef on beef. So at the end of the first quarter,
wow,
good quarter, Knights.
Great quarter. It's nothing for the Route 8 rivalry here at Franklin, Pennsylvania for the Oil City Franklin showdown.
Defensive battle.
It is a defensive battle, and I think this is a good thing for both programs because like I said, Oil City's young this year. They have obviously Mr. Knox, who's a senior, but they got a lot of their young kids on the team, and we got a young program. I wouldn't call us a young team. We got like 13 seniors. It's more of a young program. They're kind of, just trying to build back in some things, and I think the first thing you need to do when you're building a program is, have close games with your rivals. That's going to get some energy for the program going. And this is what we need.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And again, I bet Oil City's a little shell-shocked right now.
Sure.
I would think.
Well, hey,
because of years past, and history does tend to repeat itself.
It does.
They've won big a lot of the years past. So
we'll see how many people are listening out there, because I'm just going to tell us that have the headset, and those look like there's about a dozen people or so that are listening. I kind of thought Oil City would win handily again.
Same.
It's not over.
Same.
But it's a good start for us. It's going to be a competitive game. I don't care who. I care who wins. I don't care what the outcome is. That was a very competitive first quarter.
Absolutely.
So, looks like there's a little bit of confusion out there. Timeout by the Oilers.
Oh, boy.
That's a tough one. I don't like that. I mean,
you can't
I like
have
it.
I like it.
I like it for the Knights. But if I'm an Oiler, I'm a little mad at somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Because coming out of the end of the quarter, you can't just all of a sudden not have a play ready. And it looked like there was a confusion with personnel coming on and off the field. So
that was on both sides of the ball, though. I saw Cunningham running onto the field late.
Well, it's 4th down and 3, so I wonder if maybe they got some things crossed. Hey, we're going to punt. No, we're not going to punt.
Well, you got to think Oil City's punting here.
I would surely hope so.
They didn't have their punt team out there. I thought the same, but some of those guys started coming out weren't all the punt team. So
yeah, and
man,
yeah, I don't know. So, it's one of those deals, though. Boy, that would be a big.
Yeah, that could be a
change.
big momentum swing.
Oh, you're darn right.
If they do try to go for it and we can stifle it here.
Yeah, so we'll see how things go. Don't count out the old, what'd you call that, Nick, when you would punt? The pooch?
Punt.
The pooch punt. Yeah, don't roll that out. Like I said before in the pregame, Mr. Cole Finley's a good athlete.
Yep.
Yeah, he can do multiple things.
They're going.
It looks like they're set up to go, and they usually go under center. So I mean,
they could be trying to draw them off sides here. Well, they're not going to burn another timeout. So, these looks short. Depends on the spot.
Man, I can't tell from here.
The close side guy gave it to him. Close side ref gave it to him.
I think they're going to have
call for a measurement.
Well, if you look on that replay, he got hit, and then I think he just.
Oh man, he's a lot closer than I think those refs are making it seem.
Yeah.
The 29-yard line was the spot there, and
that's pretty.
They gave
if
him
you see where he's landing, it sure looks like he's. But
gutsy call by the Oilers. I give them credit.
Yeah.
I mean,
takes stones to call that one
for sure.
I think that tells you a lot of what they think of us throughout this game. I don't think that they thought what's going to happen in the first quarter is going to continue, or you punt that away in a close game. But if you're confident you can march down the field, you go for it there.
Yeah. So, pitch to Knox.
And again, did I see the ball come out? Maybe not. Okay.
Looks like he picked up about 8-9 yards on that play. 1st and 10, and he got about 9. It looks like. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and a short for the Oilers. So yeah, I mean. And that's always my thing, Chad, when Ethan Knox is playing us. Please don't, because I'm telling
he's going to break one.
He's going to break one.
He's going to break one.
And we don't have anybody that's going to catch him. And I'm not sure many teams in Western Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Once Ethan gets in that open, he's going to hit it, and he hits it quick. So 2nd and 1 for the Oilers. Finley pitches.
Nice
Stock.
Hit.
Wow.
Stock. Big ow.
Great play by number 90, Alex Weibel. He met him in the backfield.
Hey, let's look at that again.
I mean, he just goes right through. He was waiting for him a couple yards back.
21 wanted nothing to do with trying to block Big Al. If you back it up here, you see him. He has a chance to come in and take Big Al. He's like, nah, I'm going to go out here to 7 or 12.
Yeah, he's a lot bigger. I'm going to
listen.
Oh.
This old guy here.
Business
Big Al.
decision.
Yeah, it's a business decision.
I don't blame you, Mr. Pearsall.
Yeah, Big Al's coming
Al's
to me.
big dude.
I'm not about to hit that. I'll be like, I'll go to the next level and get them.
Oh, quick on the – oh, stuck again.
Again, Landon Perry in the backfield.
I like seeing this with the Knights, man. They are aggressive today.
Some energy in the field by Landon Perry. Senior led, again, the seniors up front are doing a great job for the Knights. Landon Perry and Big Al and
LP was doing it, yeah.
Darius Graham. I mean, you got some guys up there.
This is the first time in a long time, Franklin Oil City anyway, where I think that Oil City's line's getting pushed around a little bit. I mean, this is what a great start to this.
They're big, but again, they're kind of young up front.
And Franklin's going heavy package again here. I saw Caden Kaselka check in on the line. So
again,
they're full house backfield though. You know what they're going to do.
Sure.
Oh, Darius Graham
stuffed in the backfield.
Woo, D. Graham.
Wow.
Boy, if we had a Hit of the Week award, that would go to him. I mean, stuck.
Wow, man. He was. Wow.
Oh, my.
What a play by the senior.
A 4th down play, that is. So if that's not a momentum swing.
Yes. So the Knights taking over at the 35-yard
position.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Got to do something here. Has to be a touchdown.
Yes.
Yeah. So
I know we got a good kicker, but we can't settle for 3. We've got to score a touchdown.
Good kicker can make that extra point.
Yeah, there you go.
So Jason Carey brings out the Knights offense. Looks like we got a couple boys in the backfield with them. Split.
Got a pass Franklin quarterback here chiming in, rooting the Knights on. Little Dave Hall.
Thank you, Dave.
Talking about how the defense is absolutely flying around. And that's 100% correct.
Yeah.
They're ball hawking tonight.
They are. I mean, they're everywhere. Looks like they're going to back them up. Maybe a little bit of false. Yeah.
Not a good start.
No. So that's going to bring up 1st and 15 instead of 1st and 10. But so the Knights are the defense is looking good for the Knights. Now we just got to get something going on offense. The big guys up front are doing well. Just need to maybe get a little extra sustaining and get some of those receivers downfield. I've had a lot of short yardage stuff, but maybe we'll take a shot downfield to spread it out a little bit. Ooh.
All right.
Wow.
Not a bad run, considering.
Yeah, I mean, when you meet somebody a yard or 2 deep and then you can get positive yardage out of that, that's great because, he was 4 yards deep and he met somebody. So Bryson Watson running hard tonight for the Knights. Pickup of about 3 yards. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 12 at the 37. We got 8:40 left in the half of the Route 8 rivalry.
I see Wyatt Bell watching. Be nice if he was out here playing.
Yep. Boy, that boy's got speed.
Yeah, Wyatt.
Athleticism and speed.
Calling you out.
Okay, Buckley in motion for the Knights.
They're double teaming Buckley. They're trying to definitely shut him down. So that, should be opening up for somebody else.
Carey makes
here.
1 miss, 2 miss, and rolls around. Nice spin move by Jason Carey. Smart that he sees it. There's nothing there. He just got to tuck and go.
Yeah, and I'm sure that was drilled into his head all week.
Yeah.
Don't force it. Don't force it.
Yeah, because last week it seemed like it wasn't really there, and then he threw toward the middle of the field. And that's, I don't care who you are. If you throw toward the middle, there's a lot of guys that are out there licking their chops for that ball. So 7:50 left here for the Knights.
3rd and 10.
0-0. Can we get a score on here, huh?
Let's get a 1st down here. That'll at least put us in field goal range for Fenningworth.
Yeah, he's got a good leg, but we don't want to rely on just that.
Safety over the top on Buckley, going to be all night long, guaranteed. So somebody else going to step up. Big Al, Books. Somebody's going to draw the single coverage.
Get rid of it.
Oh, there it is. He's open.
He's wide open.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Get in there, baby.
Attaboy, Booksy.
I think if he would have turned to the inside, he would have scored.
I think
so. He tried to loop it back out. Oh, I thought I saw a flag on the play. I was like, no.
So Jason, his nice rollout. He knew he had to get rid of it because he got hit, but Books was wide open.
Rolling right.
And if you look back at that play, there were 3 Oilers all over Cole Buckley.
Yeah. No, they're definitely.
It was just to the left of where the ball goes. There's 3 or 4 Oilers over there on Cole. I mean, So, good job, Cole. Yeah. So, Knights, it's first down. It's at the 2. It looks more like the 1 yard line here.
We got to pound it in here.
Yeah. Oh, good play by the Oilers. Yikes.
I would really love to see them Q sneak wedge. Just get up under center and ride Gabe right in.
Looks like he got around the left side of the line.
That's what happened in the Clarion game today. It was 4th and 1 on the one. They went for it. Same play call.
And got stuck.
Just like that. Oh, they lost 3 yards.
Yeah.
I mean.
That's a tough one.
4th and 1, you know, put it on the quarterback and go.
Yeah.
Up under center, but yeah.
So it looks like we got Beatty and Watson in the backfield. Beatty lead block.
Oh,
nice
yeah,
block.
get in there. He got it.
Let's
nice
go.
Touchdown, Franklin.
Okay. Mr. Bryson Watson in the score. Watch this block by, Beatty on number 28.
Nice job, boys.
Sealed it.
How long, do we have any historians out there, has it been that Franklin has taken a lead on Oil City in the Route 8 rivalry? Couple decades at least, yeah.
It's been a while.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been first time in decades.
Yeah.
No. I'm assuming at least 4 or 5 years now. So.
Oh, I think it's been longer than that. Our boys have been playing, and we've been coming to these games for, a good 10 years.
When Porter was Rembold.
Maybe.
Yeah, so
maybe.
That's probably somewhere around like.
We did beat Oil City under Ian
10.
Haynes, though. I do remember a shootout with Brandon Johnson.
He took over.
He took over that game.
Oh
yeah.
my!
That was a great at Oil City. That was a phenomenal game.
Yeah, that was a game. So looks like the Knights had to take a little time out.
I was just gonna say they were so amped up. They were all over the field. They were celebrating, and they weren't ready. It's not a timeout you want to take, but it was a good one to take because there was a penalty coming. They would not have been set and ready to kick that on time. So
why didn't we bring the howitzer out tonight? Come on.
Right. Right.
I'd like to hear that boom.
Can you text Katie and have her set off some sort of firework from your house?
I got a pack of firecrackers back home.
Yeah. Say, hey, Brooks, cover those ears up, buddy. So Fenningworth on for the extra point. This is this is big. People don't think about this, but come fourth quarter time and they score, then this extra point really seals the deal for us.
Oh, fake.
Wow.
We got a fake.
Oh,
get there.
Nice.
Hey!
I wondered what Cole Buckley was holding.
Yeah.
He has not held all year long, has he?
To my knowledge, it's been Jason Carey.
Right.
Yeah.
If you're going to take a timeout because the boys were riled up, you might as well do something with it. That was
so a nice conversion there. So it's going to be 8-0 for the Knights. 6:23 left.
And that play, Cole has to know.
Yep.
I got to stand up before I get the ball.
Oh yeah.
Because if he catches it with the knee down, he's down. So.
Yeah, they had a lot of guys sitting here too. If you watch, a lot of guys just kind of standing around.
Well, that was a close one.
They
could have easily called that.
You're darn right.
He was down.
And Big Al was in the backfield or in the end zone, a couple yards deep. So as you can see on the scoreboard, it's 8-0. The Franklin Knights on top of the Oil City Oilers here in Franklin. 6:23 left in the first half. The Knights looking good.
Good tonight, boys. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great night to be at night. All right, so we have to, keep this energy up because you know how we like to refer to our Cobra Kai brothers out there.
Strike first, strike hard.
No mercy, sir.
No mercy, sir.
Yeah, so we're not letting up. And so I think the Knights are going to – I wouldn't be surprised, Chad – Fenningworth's kicking this off. This ball might go through the uprights.
Good, yeah. He could be a little juiced here.
Oh, man. That's, you get the hair on the back of your neck standing up. You're all amped up, ready to go. You score a touchdown. Bryson Watson, I believe that's his first touchdown of the year.
No, he scored twice last week, I believe.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
My bad.
First one today.
Yeah.
First one today.
First one today.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Pretty
Nick.
sure he scored both touchdowns against General McLean.
I appreciate the moral support there, Nick.
I at least know one of them 100% for sure.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I do know one for sure. I don't remember anything else, but that's okay. No big deal.
Great run for Bryson Watson.
I tell you, that type of play, I mean, it's so hard when you're just getting kicked in the mouth year after year, week after week.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the kids on the sideline are amped up right now. The fans are into it. This is what changes things the whole season.
5 yards deep.
5 yards deep. Yeah, that's a good kick. So good job by Mr. Fenningworth. And that's, again, doing his job. You know, I mean, you don't have to do anything special here.
Yeah, there were no touchbacks in the college game I was at today. The ball was not traveling that far.
Right.
So.
Yeah, and I think that has something to do with the leg.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wow.
Need a stop here.
I'm still kind of shocked right now.
Yep. Listen, you and me both here, bud.
The worst thing that could happen right now is to just let Knox march down the field, man.
Yeah. Do not let that happen, because then you crush all momentum that you had.
This is going to really determine the next, probably the rest of this quarter, what's going to happen here with this possession.
So 1st and 10 for the Oilers.
Here's that
little pitch out there. Cole's right there. Yeah, he sneaks by him, but that's okay.
Take that all day long.
Well, it's like everything else. If you as long as you kind of slow him down a little bit, good job by Cole not letting him get outside.
They pitched it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it was nice.
I didn't see
was that Cunningham, 73? Yeah, doing exactly what he's supposed to do.
Yep.
His job as the quarterback, force the pitch.
Well, we like to call him
Killer.
Yeah, that's what he does. So Jeremy Cunningham doing a great job. I think he's the only underclassman on that line out there. Well, the original starting line. It looks like there's a couple other subs in there, but yeah.
Back to pass.
Back to pass.
Oh, he's chalking it.
He's wide open. Wow.
What a throw.
Great pass by Cole Finley to number 24, Devon Griffin.
Wow.
Wow.
What a throw. I mean, that was on the money, on the run.
Yeah.
That was phenomenal.
Yikes.
That's a sophomore quarterback chucking that pigskin down there 40 yards.
We're going to be dealing with him for a few years,
I guarantee you Cole did not learn how to throw that ball from his Uncle Mike.
No, definitely not Uncle Mike.
Uncle Mike had nothing to do with that.
So that's a big pickup for the Oilers. That takes them down to the 15-yard line. 5:30 left in the first half. Now the Knights need to somehow stop this.
Yeah, no, Nick was talking about making sure that Mr. Knox didn't do it to us.
Up the middle, and he picks up about 4 yards. The Knights were there. I mean, it just,
they're doing a good job of making piles in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
And that keeps Knox from getting that full head of steam.
Hats off to Caden Kaselka and Darius Graham. They were on the pile on the ground in front of there. So, yeah, like you said, if you're running up the middle and you see a pile there, you got to sidestep.
Yep.
And honestly, those little sidesteps, it takes some time. So
and that's not Knox's game. He's
right.
a north-south runner.
100%.
He's not the shifty Barry Sanders type.
No.
Stick and move, cut and go type of person.
Looks like Kaselka is coming off the field
here. I think it was equipment or something. The ref took him out.
Yeah.
Jacob Riddle checking in for him.
Okay, Jacob Riddle.
More size. I mean, Franklin's not a small team up front.
No. No, they're not small. I mean, they got some good, healthy size up there. So 2nd down, pitch to Knox.
Oh, good read. Bring him down.
Okay, good tackle in there. Is that
that's Books coming in off the outside.
Yeah.
It looked like a planned blitz.
Yeah, and look at Books. He just goes right for those legs. And he held on.
Yep. I'd like to see him start to roll. Do the old gator roll, grab and roll.
Yep. The hawk roll tackle.
Because Knox has huge quads.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a strong-legged kid that can he'll pull out of that unless you can kind of wrangle him to the ground.
Yeah,
so.
I'm not sure what. I mean, he's listed. Ethan's Knox. He's listed at 190. I mean, 6'1", 190. That kid doesn't have more than 8 pounds of fat on him total, if that. I mean, he's a strong kid. He's getting outside, and he smells the end zone for the Oilers.
Good block by the receiver there. He held that.
He did.
Yeah, is that Gavin Stevens out there?
Yeah, that was the key. I mean, if you'll see this at the top of the screen, he locked
the pitch.
on.
I mean, it was a good job by Killer.
Yeah, very good. And again, Gavin Stevens is a junior. He's been around for a while. We've watched him play and played against him for a while.
He has a brother too, does he not?
Yes, he did.
I feel
graduated.
We played the Stevens for forever.
So his brother graduated last year, and he was the quarterback. You didn't hear much from him because, well, they just never really ran the ball, or they never really passed the ball. So
going for it.
Yeah, big I formation here. Knox walks right into the end zone. So that ties the game
for
up.
It, though. I mean, he's taking licks.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely taking some shots here. So what a great throw by by Cole Finley.
That was
money.
impressive.
That's very impressive.
Definitely
Can't say
impressive.
enough. And the line here does a great job. It looks like number 85 for the Oilers had a nice block. Shout out to Nico Blaser Jr. Good job out there blocking. So things are tight now. 8-8. 4 minutes left in the first half. Looks like the Route 8 rivalry is getting a little. It's getting tight.
We're playing Saturday night, but as I said, could you imagine we're playing a Friday night and they're in Titusville or Meadville, and the announcers give you a score update: Franklin 8, Oil City 8. I don't think anybody would believe that.
No. So I mean, yeah. So hats off to the Knights. They're doing well. They're
playing great.
They just got to stay with it. And that's, it's what we've not done well. We always win the coin toss and we defer. But the problem is when you give up touchdowns.
We don't capitalize on it. Yep.
Yeah, we give up touchdowns right before we go into the half. And then it's like,
well, we got time to score here.
4 minutes left. I mean, there's lots of time here. And you can methodically go down the field. You don't have to do, a hurry up and stuff. You got some time here.
I'm hoping the coaches for Franklin up here in the box with us are scheming to see that Cole Buckley's drawing a crowd. You better get the ball to Books or Big Al or get Bryson Watson out there.
Yeah, somebody because when you have half the squad watching Cole, somebody's got to be open. Good job. Okay, good, very good. Way to catch that ball.
Good upfield.
Hold on to it, buddy. Hold on to it.
Out to the 35-yard line. Good job. Nice little return. Made everybody sweat a little bit, but he got it.
Multiple times.
A little gingerly.
Yeah, it did come up a little bit.
Is that Watson? No. Number 10? We don't even have him 10 on our roster. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Or was that 19? No. Ryan Carl, maybe?
I'm not sure.
19's Mincer for Franklin. Might have been him.
You're correct. Yep, I was wrong. 18's Ryan Carl. Yeah, I think that was Caden Mincer.
Hey. Mincer, the freshman. He's looking really good this year. So the Knights take over. 3:54 left in the half at the 35-yard line. Jason Carey. Buckley in motion. Bryson, that was sniffed out.
Yeah.
Pretty well by Ben Garland, the junior linebacker. Yeah, he just
got to cut it up there a little bit.
Yeah, Darius pushed him to the outside, blocked outside, and that's where Watson went. So a little miscommunication on the run.
Well, the play's designed to go up inside, but you got to be able to read your blocker.
Yep.
Because if you can't get that edge sealed, read the block. And as long as you push him out, you're still making a hole.
And I think that's a little bit of the inexperience of Bryson, not as football, as a running back.
As a running back, correct.
And you know how receivers are. They're kind of not looking to initiate the contact.
Yeah.
They kind of always go to the outside to get them that extra little bit of speed and some time. So
trips here.
3 minutes left in the first half.
They're bringing a blitz.
Here they come.
From behind. He's got to get rid of it. Okay.
That was a good pass, though. I mean, it was there. Cole back shoulder. It was there.
Yeah.
Tough one, but it was there.
I'll tell you what. Jason put some zip on that ball.
He did.
If you watch this throwing, that ball's flying.
You can't have Cole and Books in the same location, though.
No.
I was thinking that. Yep.
I mean, I don't know who didn't run the right route, but
yeah. So big third down here because this is 3rd and 18. We'll just leave it at ouch.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to speculate what could happen here.
Right. We're going to potentially give the ball back with a lot of time.
We weren't going to talk about it, Chad. Yeah. Remember that plan.
Yeah. My bad.
4 wide for the Knights. Carey scrambling.
Dang it.
Picked off in the middle of the field by number 28. That's Hank Lockhart.
All
right, so he's brought down at the 48-yard line.
Normally in high school football, you can say on those deep balls on late
Good as a
downs.
punt.
Yeah, but when your punter's punting it down to the other 25, that's
punter's averaging 50 yards a kick.
It's tough.
And if you watch this play, it just seems like it just kind of sailed on him just a bit.
Oh, yeah.
And, I think he should have been a little bit.
Still, an ill-advised throw in the middle.
Yeah. So the Oilers take over with 2:41 left in the first half.
At midfield, on their side of the field here. So that's going to be
at the 49. Jeez.
The Knights can't give up a lot of yardage.
No, this is where we really want to see those linemen get some pressure.
Going deep.
Uh-oh.
Pick it off. Yes. All right. We got it one back.
Okay.
Easy. Don't spike the ball. Don't spike the ball.
Is that Drayden Payne
That's
out
Drayden.
there?
That's Drayden who, kind of deflected the pass for the interception against on the Knights, and then now got one back here.
Man. So great play by the Knights. Looked like the Oiler kind of went down, but I will say Drayden is a tremendous athlete. He's a basketball kid. You throw a jump ball to a basketball kid, he got a good chance to come down with it.
And his forte is more on the defensive side.
Yeah.
I mean, we've never asked him to be a receiver until this year.
Right.
He's always been a good hard-hitting safety with good speed and good athletic ability. And so he's got to learn the ins and outs of, if you're not going to make that catch, make sure no one else does either.
Yeah,
so
just knock it down. Looks like Bryson's scrambling around there. Get out of bounds. Looks like they're going to keep that clock rolling.
No, they stopped it.
Oh, they did stop it. Wow, okay. I pick up a 3, But 2:20, okay, so officially 2:26 left in the first half. Tie ball game, 8-8.
Oil City's defensive line starting to get a little more push than they were in the first quarter. As these last couple runs, they've been in the backfield almost every time.
Yeah, on those rollouts, there's a reason why he's rolling out and rolling hard, because it's not just a simple rollout. He's running for his life. So it looks like 2nd and officially 7 at the 31.
Hey, we got Cole Buckley one-on-one down here at the bottom of the screen. We got to take advantage of that.
There we go.
All right, there you go. We got a speedster too, fellas.
Get out. That's right. Get out of bounds. Ooh. So he's got to hurry up and get that because he did not get out of bounds.
Clock should stop to reset.
Stop to reset the chains.
That's a tough thing there to have them. Sorry about that. That's a tough thing there not to go out of bounds, but you're in the heat of the moment. That's the first run he's broken a long time, so you just want to make something happen. But
okay, so the clock starts. There's officially 2:14 left. We're at midfield at the 50-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Knights. Looks like Booksy's close to us.
Yep. They're running one-on-one coverage here at the bottom all the time now.
Buckley getting it. Cut in the middle. That's going to be on us.
Flag came out.
Yeah, it's in the backfield. It looks like
Kane, I think Beatty.
Yeah, I think Beatty. The little hold job there. So it is going to stop the clock. So unfortunately, but it's going to be a penalty on the Knights.
1 step forward, 2 steps back.
Yeah, right there. Right.
Oh yeah, that was an obvious one.
Yep. Well, yeah, even the bald guy up here could call it from.
I do appreciate, though, they're still trying to get the ball to Buckley. I mean, I know it's hard. They've got multiple guys on him, but he is still our best athlete. 100%.
Sure.
We've got to find ways to get it to him. That's still important.
See, Chad and I have that same thing going on here. We got to find time to get our best looking guy involved, which is you, Nick.
No.
Oh yeah,
it's Tom up there.
You're not really made. You're not made for the voice. You're made for on
Yeah, you're
screen.
made for TV, buddy.
Give me down there with a mic on the sideline. Watch me go.
NB12, Chad. NB12.
That's right.
Okay, whoop. There we go.
Get
Jason
rid of
Carey,
it.
It's gonna be tough to throw here.
Look back.
Wow! He got a foot in.
No. Called him out.
Oh, I want to see the replay here. I think Tom got her on camera here. It looked like he got one down.
Okay, so a nice read. I mean, good block here, Darius Graham. Now it looks like when he goes.
Ooh, that his left though. I mean, oh, it's so close.
I think he. Oh, I see a lot. I see. Yeah, he's in the white.
Okay.
See, that's the bad part about wearing those dark shoes. It really you can see it pretty clear.
As your wife would say, good effort.
Oh, jeez. Boy, what's going on in this world when Amy's affecting Chad? He's giving out good efforts tonight. Oh, man, what's happening?
Exactly.
That was a pretty solid throw by Carey there, though.
Oh, yeah, rolling left.
I thought no way that was going to happen. Oh, boy.
Knocked down.
I hope
I think there was some confusion there. It looks like Cole and Booksy ran into each other.
Yeah, looks like they were supposed to.
It's probably a good thing that got tipped because I don't even think the guy supposed to get the ball there was looking.
Yeah, no, Books was looking back at Buckley. And
oh, dear.
Wonder if they maybe a little hook and ladder?
Annexation of Puerto Rico? Is that?
Something.
All right.
Oop, I don't know, something maybe.
The old okey doke. So I'm just going to say it's 3rd and a mile.
Yeah.
For the Knights. Officially 20 yards to go.
Be smart here. Play the field position game.
Yeah,
go in at halftime.
Minute 26 left here. You can't go nothing crazy. Oh, geez. Good stick. Number 23, Johnny Hargenrader.
Yep. So if Oil City, they have not called a timeout yet.
No, they still have a couple.
Wait, I think they just did.
Okay.
Yep. They only got one left
I was going to say, if they didn't call a timeout here, I'd take
crazy.
my time kicking it, Franklin.
Yeah, and kick it away from anybody, which he's done a good job of this so far.
Yeah.
He's done a very good job this year of kicking it away from people. So, and I don't know the science behind kicking, Chad, but I know that the way his ball has been going tonight, it's end over end, and he gets a ton of roll with that.
Yes,
so that's another positive thing, that if he kicks it away from the guy, it can get downfield pretty good. So we'll see how things go for Mr. Fenningworth. He's going to give us another boot here. And
it's a big punt.
It is. And for those of you at home, I think you're in for a special treat at halftime. The Oilers have a spectacular band. And, of course, the pride of this Western Hemisphere, the Franklin Knight band, the Black Knight Marching.
Knights,
Yeah. So, so the Oilers, they're on to us, Chad. They got 2 deep now. So they didn't just have 1 deep.
Yeah, they were. But I think that was they were coming after the punts because they had pinned fairly deep each time before.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So Fenningworth back. Nice snap.
All the time in the world.
Nice.
I like it.
Uh-oh, he's going to pick
it
up.
I'll say you got the sideline, man.
Oh, this is not good. They got the whole wall.
Oh, man.
That's a touchdown.
Fenningworth's got an angle here.
Oh, wow. Saving tackle down there.
I'm not convinced he didn't step out about 5 yards into that, but
yeah.
I don't know if we're going to see it here or not.
I say sideline was your friend. Force him out of bounds.
Let's see here.
That was a purposeful kick down the sideline.
Right here about the 30.
Sam.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I thought right there. That foot. That one.
Oh, that's a toughie.
That one.
The ref's right
he
there.
Is.
He
I'll
is
give him
there.
the credit.
You're
I'll
right.
give him credit.
You're right. Was that Sam on the tackle?
Old 55
nice
was right
job.
there.
Good hustle.
That's a big play. The reality is there's only 50 seconds, so, you still got to score here.
Yeah,
that's a big tackle.
What, 2 timeouts for?
1 timeout, I believe.
Yeah, 1. Okay, second quarter, 20. Yeah, ball to 22.
Okay, so 1st and 10. Pitch to Knox to the outside.
Keep him in. That'll be all right.
Okay, and he's down, and it looks like it's running.
Tick, 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 tick.
They're not calling anything.
They just called a timeout. Boy, that's a strange. Took them a little bit to call that timeout. Yeah, as soon as he goes down right here around the 16-yard line.
Yeah, they should have been.
They should have been. Yeah.
Unfortunately, this is kind of Franklin's MO to give up the last-second score here at halftime. But let's hope we can break that curse.
Yeah, it's not time to panic. If you're in the huddle right now, these guys got to understand they got to keep their heads on and just, again, the containment and stay in your lanes here.
Yeah, no more timeouts for Oil City.
Yep.
So you tackle them inbounds twice.
100%.
Between the 15-yard line and the goal line.
Franklin also.
You're going in at halftime.
Sorry about that. Franklin also has to know here, Oil City's going to get on the ball quick. They cannot be lollying around looking for play calls on the sideline.
They should have 2 plays called right now in this huddle.
They got to be ready to go right back on the ball because Oil City's going to be coming here. This is their last timeout. They're setting everything up here.
Okay, with 38 seconds left in the first half, the Oilers are down at the 15-yard line. Now they will stop the ball or the clock a little bit because they can still get a first down. So we'll see how things go here as they come out of the timeout.
Yeah, I would assume they're going to be running outside sweeps here to try to get out of bounds.
Yeah.
There it
Pitch
is.
to Knox to the right. And he's out of bounds. He does get the first down. So it looks like he's out at the 10-yard line. Yeah, so that's.
Can they get another first down?
It doesn't look like they're going to be able to.
First and goal. Nope, first and goal here.
Okay, so first and goal.
That's good for Franklin, though, honestly.
It is. 100%. Yeah.
Keep him in bounds. The clock is not stopping.
It didn't move much. There's still 34 seconds left in the game, in the first half, I should say. So, see how it goes.
I don't know much about Oil City's kicking game either.
Nor do I.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't.
Normally, high school teams don't have great kickers, but I think every game we've played this year,
has had a good one.
Yeah. I mean, last week,
kickers in there.
Hickory had a fantastic kicker.
Franklin burned a timeout here.
Interesting. Didn't like the formation, maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Well, you don't take them with you.
No.
That's true. That's true.
No. Yeah, it's not going to do any good taking the timeout into halftime.
If you're not sure, take it and be sure.
So we'll see how things go here. It's an interesting little this is some coaching games going on here.
And normally I'd say watch the wide side of the field, but I think they're going to continue to run to the short side because of the opportunity to get out of bounds and stop the clock. So I'd probably be gambling right now if I was Coach Turk and overloading that side because you're going to tell by the formation.
Yep, pretty quickly.
Oil City doesn't do a lot of counters or anything that's misdirection.
No.
They're this is what we're going to do and stop it.
This would be the play, though. I mean, on first down to take a shot onto the wide side of the field. Not saying they will, but once, like you said, Chad, the further we go here.
You have an all-state running back, and you have a star in the making as a sophomore quarterback.
It's a gamble.
You got some you have some options here. You know.
And that if Oil City becomes a really good option running team, look out. I mean. And I see why they're starting to run it now. Normally they were more of a wishbone, full house backfield.
Yeah.
Short side of the field.
Looking to pass.
Always wide open.
Touchdown for the Oilers.
22.
Yep.
Justin Dunkel.
I mean, he was just a good fourth. Yeah.
Where did he come from? There was nobody on him at any point.
Looked like he was lined up as a tight end.
Well, they had tight end, and they had the bunch over here. I think Gabe kind of missed the read here, and
he just went untouched. And
I mean, two guys in the same spot. They're lucky they got that, honestly, though.
Yep.
So
one should have gone to the short pylon. One should have been going to the back corner. But I guess when you're that wide open, it doesn't matter where you're going.
So they must not have much for kicking because the Oilers are going to go for two here. Knox to the outside, and he's going to be met with some knights, and he's not going to get in.
That is huge.
Darius slowed him down, and Cole Buckley and a couple other knights helped on the tackle there.
Like that 75 out there. Is that?
That's old Caden Kaselka.
Good job, Kaselka, out there hustling out there and
moving.
getting there. Yeah, very good.
Well, they did what we thought they'd do. No, I'm just.
If you'd have told me it'd be a 6-point game right now,
correct.
Yeah.
Franklin has to go in holding their head very high because they've played a great ball game.
Yeah, absolutely. So 30 seconds left in the first half. The Oilers are up 14-8 here at Franklin Stadium for the Route 8 rivalry. I was going to ask, I don't know if there's an anniversary of the Route 8 rivalry. I don't know how long this dates back. Do you, Chad?
I don't remember when they became an official thing.
There's a website. I can't think of her last name. Her first name's Penny. She
I think you're
She does so much for Venango County football, and if there's anybody that has that answer, I'm confident it would be her.
Yeah, she's big on Twitter too for Venango County football.
Yep.
Yeah, I enjoy following her. She really does a nice job promoting all the schools.
Or X.
We got a Clarion football player in the booth with us here. Welcome, Drew Wilkinson. Nice to see him up and about.
Coming off a tough loss to Lockhaven.
Lockhaven, okay.
Let's do something here. Oh. That wasn't the start.
No. Get to the outside. There's 25 seconds left.
Go.
All right.
Out to the 40. I mean, Carey's got an arm. He can make some Hail Marys happen here. And then, if you get down to around the 30-yard line, I would say you're probably darn near, about the 30. That would be range for Nathan Fettingworth.
Yeah, I mean that's within his range. That's a toughie, but
Jason can throw that.
Oh yeah.
You know that. I mean, that's a 40 yards, but he can make that throw.
I'd love to see a little half roll to the right. I know normally we want to roll to the open side of the field, but let's roll to the short side here. Throw one up, see if we can get him out of bounds,
or maybe just get a quick 10 and out.
Yeah.
It depends what they. And
so because we have no timeouts either, so I hope they've got 2 plays called.
That's what I'm worried about.
Oh, I sure hope they got a couple plays in the book. So we got 4 out, wide out. Got some time to throw.
That's all right. That's a good play.
Yep.
That's a fantastic play, actually.
That's a smart play, and I wouldn't be surprised if he was told, listen, if there's nothing there,
get rid of it.
Get rid of it because, all right, so we got 16 seconds. We just ticked off about 6-8 seconds. That's not too bad.
And,
so
not that it's all on Carey. I don't mean that by any means. But that decision last week might have given us a chance later in the game to be in it. He was making some of those plays and maybe trying to do too much. And that play last week probably would have been across the middle to who knows. So that's a sign of maturity and development. I really am proud to see that. That's good.
Yeah. So it's 2nd and 10, 16 seconds left. They're just going to put it down. Okay.
Not a bad call.
No,
I mean,
not at all.
If you had maybe a timeout in your pocket and you had the middle of the field to utilize,
right.
I get it.
Right. So as we come to a close here in the first half of the Route 8 rivalry on Saturday night, it's 14-8. The Oilers are up on the Franklin Knights. Great game here.
Awesome game.
And, folks, if you're just joining us, you're in for a treat now because the Oilers band is coming out. They're going to do their thing. We're going to just leave it up to them, and we'll see you in a bit.
Franklin Bronze has been a leader in manufacturing in the Franklin community since 1985. With in-house tooling and castings machining, Franklin Bronze can deliver parts fast to a number of industrial sectors, including oil and gas, marine, steel, and many others. Franklin Bronze is currently looking for motivated, talented, and educated individuals who are interested in working in a dynamic environment for a growing company that values its employees. Visit our website to learn about our career opportunities. And from all of us at Franklin Bronze, go Knights!
Quality, safety, and innovation. That's Toyota. Hi, I'm Bruce Sigworth here at Allegheny Toyota in Franklin. Now let's talk resale value. Toyota consistently ranks in the top 10 in resale value, and 3 of our vehicles rank in the top 5 according to KBB.com. That research shows 4Runner, Tundra, and Tacoma maintaining a 60% or higher retail value over a 5-year period. That means you could get thousands of dollars more for your Toyota than any other brand.
We're Allegheny Toyota in Franklin. Go Knights!
Hey, Jake from State Farm.
We have to know.
Yeah, these are State Farm pajamas.
No, what if we have to talk to somebody about our policy, but it's late at night?
Call us 24/7.
Great. Because what if someone still calls his mom for everything?
We'll walk you through everything. At State Farm, we're there for your what ifs.
Oh, yeah, Mom, everything's great. Yeah. I mean, not my mom.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
To help support those families that have fought and continue to fight in the battle against cancer. Tonight, it looks like Franklin has raised the most money from paper chain links. But don't worry, even though it was a friendly competition, we are combining all of our profits as we donate to the Kirtland Cancer Foundation. Let's give a big round of applause to both teams for all their hard work. And thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Oil City High School Music Department is proud to present the 2023 edition of the Oil City High School Oiler Marching Band. Tonight we present Starstruck, celebrating our Friday nights under the open skies. Our first piece gained pop culture notoriety from its being featured in the 1999 film Mystery Men and the 2001 DreamWorks film Shrek. Released by Smash Mouth and featuring our brand new Majorette squad, please welcome to the field your Oil City High School Marching Band and All-Stars. garnering over 49 million monthly listeners and over 5 billion downloads. The Grammy-nominated rock band One Republic is ranked in the top 50 of the most listened to bands in the world on Spotify. The journey began with their first released album, Dreaming Out Loud, in 2007, which featured the smash single Apologize, and since then, the band has realized a string of hits, including this one from 2013. The band concludes their show this evening with Counting Stars. USC High School Liaison Director Daniel Curry, assisted by Steve Luxbacher and Mike Poff. Staff by our stand supervisor Mary Kate Cox and Lisa Littler. Color guard Rick Turner.
Since 1901, Franklin Industries has been a leader in steel manufacturing in our region. We started our journey making steel rails for the railroad, and we're still going strong today. Franklin Industries now manufactures steel quality U-posts and T-posts right here in Franklin, Pennsylvania. We take pride in the strength and durability of our product, and we take pride in the strength of our Franklin Knights. We're proud to support our community and Franklin athletics. Go Knights from Franklin Industries.
I'm a doctor and a mom, and I have 2 kids, a boy who's 14 and a girl who's 5. It's really important to give the HP.
Franklin High School Black Knight Marching Band proudly brings to the front our Silks and Knights with the Black Keys. Your Franklin High School Black Knight Marching Band shuts things down, but keeps it hot, hot, hot with Buster Poindexter. Ladies and gentlemen,
Since 1901, Franklin Industries has been a leader in steel manufacturing in our region. We started our journey making steel rails for the railroad, and we're still going strong today. Franklin Industries now manufactures steel quality U-posts and T-posts right here in Franklin, Pennsylvania. We take pride in the strength and durability of our product, and we take pride in the strength of our Franklin Knights. We're proud to support our community and Franklin athletics. Go Knights from Franklin Industries.
doctor and a mom, and I have 2 kids, a boy who's 14 and a girl who's 5. It's really important to give the HPV vaccine early, starting around 11 or 12 years old. As a parent, I really wanted my son to get the HPV vaccine. I made sure my son got the HPV vaccine when he turned 12.
Franklin Oil Region Credit Union has 2 convenient locations to serve their members, 101 North 13th Street in Franklin and 25 East 1st Street in Oil City. Did you know that becoming a member is pretty easy? All you have to do is live, work, worship, volunteer, attend school, or just conduct business in Venango, Forest, Warren, or Crawford counties. Stop in and talk to us about all the benefits of becoming a member. And best of luck to all the students and athletes this fall from Franklin Oil Region Credit Union.
Most individuals, when they have an injury, they want to get back immediately, whether that is getting back to work or getting back to sport or getting to their next yoga workout. We really want to give them pain-free function and mobility as best we can for the extent of their lives, so they can be active, so they can enjoy being with their loved ones.
Franklin Night Football is presented in part by UPMC Orthopedic Care, by Franklin Industries, by Franklin Oil Region Credit Union, by the University of Pittsburgh Titusville Education and Training Hub, by State Farm agent Michael Dill, by Franklin Bronze Precision Components, by Crawford Health Improvement Coalition, serving the health needs of Northwest Pennsylvania, by Pizza Joe's on Liberty Street, and by Allegheny Toyota.
All right, welcome back. We are getting ready to finish. I've got about 1:50 left in halftime here. Both bands have played. If you are just now tuning in, Oil City's got the lead 14-8. They took it, with about 15, 20 seconds left to go in the half there, Chad.
Yeah.
It pretty back and forth. Really unexpected, but pleasantly surprised. I don't know about you, Chad.
I would love to watch another half of this. So hopefully, the Knights come out. Minor adjustments is all that's needed at this point, especially on defense.
Yep.
Minor adjustments. Yep. And, again, also we got, hopefully on offense, we can just isolate Cole Buckley, get him into some one-on-one coverage situations. Shouldn't be too hard to do. Move him around, get him in different spots, overload one side, put him on the other side by himself. Hopefully that can open things up for him.
Yeah, I agree. I think you nailed it here. Defensively, this is probably the best I've seen Franklin play defensively in a while, which is great to see. They've contained Cole. Couple runs here and there, broke a couple loose, and that one 70-yard pass play. If you take that 70-yard pass play away, we're probably tied right now, or maybe we even have the lead. So very, very encouraging. We just hope that we can continue this in the second half.
Hey-o!
Welcome back.
Hey!
Well,
where have you been?
Well, we had autographs by Ryan session at halftime, and if you believe that, I'll tell you another one. So, yeah, I did hear you guys talk a little bit there about Cole and some big plays for Oil City, and that's the good thing is we haven't had any costly fumbles.
No, we haven't been to our own detriment tonight.
Yeah.
Which normally we don't need help hurting ourselves, but we seem to always do that. But tonight's been good.
It's been good that way. We have a couple of interceptions. Interceptions are going to happen when you're chucking the ball, and some of those ones it was kind of a desperation throw down there. It's like, well, that's as good as a punt. So you know, that's going to happen. But, you know, I guess for me, I just don't want to see the fumble in your own side of the field because that just goes straight down.
In high school football, you're going to turn the ball over. I wish, you know, we all don't want to, but it's inevitable. It's what happens after those turnovers.
Yes.
And tonight, I mean, literally the very next play, we take it right back from them, and that is huge because in the past, even look back to last week, every interception early in that game, short field, touchdown. I mean, and that's a killer. It really is. So the difference really for me has been what has happened after that turnover, and that's encouraging. It really is.
Yeah. So good game going on here for the Route 8 rivalry.
Great game.
I would say it's a rivalry again for this game. It's a good thing to have a close one with the Knights and the Oilers.
I believe back to our comment about when the rivalry started, Don Perry mentioned, according to a Facebook post, it started in October 31, 1896.
Nice.
1800s?
In Franklin's 3rd Ward.
Jason Peterson sent me a link. I'm pretty confident it was to that website from Penny that we were talking about, but we have such poor service up here, I can't pull it up to look. So.
Okay.
No,
okay.
My brother just confirmed it and sent the website, yardsandpoints.com.
Yeah, that's what Jason sent me, but I couldn't open it. I don't have any service up here. So.
All right. Good to know.
Yeah.
Speaking of the, you know, back in the early times, at halftime I was down there talking to Mr. Hedgeland. He's been part of this over the years, and also Mr. Blackhurst was down there as well.
Oh, that's
good
fantastic.
To see Fred.
And Mr. Walters.
Hey, Scott. All
yeah,
right.
so it's nice to see those guys down there. They're good men, and they were asking.
Did they ask you for your autograph?
Yeah,
well,
that's what it was taking
were they
so
in line
long.
when you're signing at the table?
I don't want to talk about that because it was you know, some people were disappointed they didn't get I didn't get to sign their stuff, so we'll just leave
sign
it.
them all.
It's tough. It's tough when you got this many people here wanting my. And you know who wants my autograph all the time? Mrs. Dawn Perry.
Oh, I was going to say Tracy Cochler.
Well, yeah, Tracy's up there too. She's up there. She's in the fan club. So we'll see. All right, back to the game here. Back to the action.
Right.
Well, looks like we've got.
See if we can Cobra Kai it right now.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. You
Strike
guys
first.
Strike hard. Strike first.
No mercy.
Sir.
That's right.
That's it. Okay. And if you've noticed, Chad, it seems like Oil City typically does like a squib. See if they'll do anything different here, but they typically do that. Oh,
Let
my.
it go about.
Let it go.
Get out.
Oh, boy.
Why do you
That was a really tough play for a freshman there. That was on the border.
Right.
There was a guy coming in. I'm not saying he made the right play, but oh, man, that's a tough one. You see this guy coming down the sideline here. He might have got that.
He should have peeled off and blocked him.
Yeah.
You know, and he'll learn from that. Again, freshman, great athletic freshman.
Kudos to Danny DeLong. I mean, he was making it happen, but I will say this. It was a freshman down there, but the good part is we have the ball.
Yep.
They don't.
That's right.
That's right.
Because the way it was going, if he doesn't grab that ball, I think the Oilers may have it.
And Oil City's well coached, too. Don't be surprised. They saw Caden kind of fumble that first one he had it, and I'm sure they went right at him.
Absolutely.
And I wouldn't be surprised. He's going to get a lot more action from that, I bet.
So the Knights up the middle. A little bit tough run there. Bryson Watson breaking a couple of tackles.
Good job, Bryson.
Okay.
Good tough run.
Good run, Mr. Watson. Looks like 67 on the tackle there, finally bringing him down. Tim Walentowski
left off where he started the game at. A good first run to open the game, get him a little pumped up, and
nice run.
See if he can
good
keep
pickup.
replicating that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
8 yards. Take that every time.
Take it.
Yeah. So the Knights take a hard look here and see. I mean, 2nd and 2. You got
better hurry up.
Yeah, I mean, the play clock's running.
It took a while to get that play in.
Yeah, 5 seconds left on the play clock
you got
here.
some confusion.
Get the snap.
All right.
Okay, back to passes carry. Rolling to his right.
Nothing there.
Oh, he's open. He's open. Hit him.
A little too late. Beatty was wide open there. Just a little bit too late on that throw. Again, that's a tough thing to do when you're, when you're trying to roll and you have somebody that you're rolling away from, to get away from, and you got to be careful because he was throwing again back
across his body. Yeah,
throwing across your body is tough to do. I don't care if you're.
That's a tough one to miss though, because he was wide open though.
Yeah,
like you don't have to force that one in. Just lay it up there.
Yeah, just make a nice easy throw.
Yep.
It's tough too. I don't think that play was the design rollout. I think he got a little bit nervous there. And he rolled out to the side, and when he started rolling out, there wasn't a receiver outside the hash there. So if you're going to go that way, you've got to be confident, because you've really got to have a play ready. And it's tough to stand in the pocket, but it's necessary.
Now, Nick, when you played, did you guys have a call? Like when the play broke down, did you yell something for all the receivers to maybe turn around and cut their routes off? Or
So we would yell fire. In college, I don't remember what we ran, but yeah, in high school we ran fire. In college, I will tell you though, they taught us, if you're running a deep route as a receiver, say you're running a go route, and you hear that fire call, you immediately cut it off. You come back to the ball.
Right.
If you're running a short route, right, and you hear that fire call, then you break it long. So really, it's just it's unorganized, but at the same time, it's kind of organized. And I haven't seen a lot of that. Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of the Knights do that. If you watch some of their guys when he starts to scramble, they don't even look like they know that Kerry is scrambling sometimes.
And that's why I was asked.
Yeah.
I mean, is there a call that they should be yelling, when the play breaks down and he's scrambling?
It would be nice because we've got athletes, and those athletes, and the reality of it is, especially in high school football, those broken plays are oftentimes the big plays because, we're in scramble mode, but so is the defense. It's not easy to guard a receiver, especially at the high school level. So being able to do that is a tough thing, and I would like to see us maybe get a little more organized as the season went on, but at the same time, I think that was designed to stay in the pocket, so I would probably start there.
Yeah, well, speaking of organized, we just did not look organized. We had a penalty, and then we break the huddle with 5 seconds to go from the penalty, and then we have to take a timeout. So the Knights looking a little unorganized here on 3rd down and 7 at the 18-yard. Yeah, about the 18-yard line.
Really need to get something going here. Can't have a 3-and-out to start this off.
No.
Stayed in the pocket. There it is.
Open.
Nice.
There you go.
Okay.
Hold on to the ball. You're all right.
Yep.
Good.
Boy, if he could have broke that tackle,
he
had
was
nothing
gone.
but sideline to go.
Is that Mr. Payne?
It was.
Yeah, good job, Drayton Payne. Drayton Payne did a nice job of making sure caught the ball away from his body. Good job, Payne.
Yep. I was critical of Kerry on the last one, scrambling early, but he stood in the pocket and fired a ball. Big 75 was coming down right at him, and he threw a ball, and that's the difference. I mean, those are tough things. Playing quarterback is not easy at any level. You got to stick in there and make a throw.
Yeah, I don't care. You can talk about throwing the ball all you want, but it's tough when you have mass amounts of people running at you, and you got guys crossing all in front of you. It's tough.
A lot of people don't think about it too, but you're just about the only guy on the field of all 22 that's standing still. Yeah. So guys are getting running starts, and you're flat-footed. It is tough. Number 75, that big boy.
He's a big one.
He might look slow to us, but when you're standing still, he's coming pretty darn fast at you. So you got to make a quick decision.
Looks like we got a little bit of a flat tire out there. Somebody's fixing a shoe out there for the Oilers.
The one thing I'd like to mention about these receivers is, any young kids watching and wanting to grow up and be a receiver, you have a route tree and you run those routes specific depths, specific places that your quarterback.
Getting to the outside.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a flag.
That one came from deep.
It did.
But, the quarterback's expecting you to do the exact specific thing you're told to do, and if you cut it too short or run it too deep, those timing patterns, the quarterback's thrown to a spot.
Yep.
And I think that last play we were talking about with Kerry standing in the pocket, that was a pretty much a timing route, 3-step drop, and fire it to the area, and he was there, luckily.
Looks like the Knights are going to get called on a holding play, but and it was downfield.
Yeah, I was looking at the receiver up there blocking. I didn't really see anything.
I didn't see it either.
I don't know if that's what they called it, but it
came from deep too.
Even though they got a holding, they're still going to get
positive yardage.
Yeah, so that's a good thing for the Knights. They're going to get about 5 yards.
The rare 1st and 5 here. Oh no, they're going to move the chains. I was going to say.
Yeah, all right.
They shouldn't be. I don't.
Yeah,
okay. All right.
Yeah, so 1st and 10.
Yeah, that's
1st and 10 for the Knights at the 35.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is not correct.
There's some confusion here for sure.
But I wasn't going to say anything because it helps us out here. But it should not be 1st and 10 if we had a holding call.
Yeah.
Unless it was, unless it was perfect
it's a spot
at the first
foul,
down.
so I mean, like
it could be technically, but I don't know.
We'll let the old guys in the stripes figure this one out.
But to go back to what you said before that play, Chad, especially at the high school level, it is so critical that every route is run the same way every time. And that's a lot of what the offseason is, because even though kids run the same route, one kid runs it faster, one kid comes out of his break differently. So it's nice to see Carey now in the 4th game of the season, his 3rd, kind of dropping back, and then as soon as he hits that last step, getting the ball out to an open receiver. I'd love to see a little bit more of that. I'd like to see him stay in the pocket as much as he can and start firing the ball, because he has a cannon for an arm. I'd like to see him use it.
Yeah.
All right, 1st and 5.
Hey, got her straightened out. All right. Meeting of the minds happened out there on the field.
That's it. Surprised they got it figured out without us, but
well,
listen.
If they were tuning into our broadcast, we'd.
Oh, no.
Oh, nah.
Jeez.
A nice diving catch for the Oilers.
And again, that was
number 4, Cole Finley.
Throw into a spot. I don't know if he ran too deep or just.
He was. I mean, it's tough to see from here.
Yeah.
But who is that? Is that Payne, 16?
Payne, yep.
Look how he's not when he comes out of his break here. Yeah, he's not coming flat. See how he's coming up the field a little bit. He should be breaking that right there, coming right down the line.
And I'm not 90.
Right down on about the 43-yard line, straight across.
Still wasn't a great throw, but if nothing else, I think he might have been able to get a hand in there and at least try to break it up. So,
and again, senior on your score sheet, but freshman as a receiver. We've never asked him to do that.
Yep.
Knox takes the pitch to the outside, cuts it back in.
Cole Buckley with a whiff there.
Yep.
Uh-oh. All right.
Exactly what we couldn't have, a turnover and a whiff to start the second half here. It's just.
So Knox going to gain about 14 yards on that play. Yeah, I mean, the line was there. It's just they didn't have the support from the linebackers coming up.
Yep.
Yeah, the first guy's got to slow him up.
Yep.
I mean, no matter what. I mean, even I know Cole was shooting for the legs, but get a hand on him, slow him down.
Yeah. Yep. You mentioned it earlier in the game, maybe even pregame, Chad, but as skilled and as powerful as Knox is, you've got to get that first guy has to hit him. And it can't be 6, 7, 8 yards down the field, because at that point he's got
steam.
He is moving and it is hard to bring him down.
Yeah, so it looks like we're going to have a little bit of an injury timeout on the field. He's not down hard. He's just
Nico Blosser.
Yeah, maybe just like a I don't know. It almost like it looks like a like something with his equipment, but I mean, he just
got the wind knocked out of him.
Could have.
That's my guess.
All right. Listen, if I'm guessing I'm on Nick's side.
I have no idea. I don't want to pretend to be a doctor by any means, but I remember the first time I got the wind knocked out of me. I was a freshman, and you think you're dying for about 15 seconds.
Oh, man.
It is very traumatic.
That wind's never coming back.
Yeah, it is very scary. So you go down on a knee, and you just wait. So.
Okay, so nice to see Mr. Blosser up and going. So
got a dog on the field.
Hey, Nelly. Get Nelly off the field.
Got a streaker.
Becky, where you at? All right.
She's out there.
Just to confirm, Becky was not the streaker. It was the dog. Just want to make sure we're all on the same page.
Yep.
Okay.
Need a big stop here, Knights.
Yeah, this is danger. This is danger. We played so well and kept it close. We don't want to get 2 scores. That really starts to get into Oil City's wheelhouse.
Yep.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Same thing again.
Gotta make the tackles, boys.
Man.
Yeah, see, it's tough to go high. And not a lot Cole can do at that point. They're expecting a lot out of Cole Buckley to take him down in the open field, and
it did not happen. He just goes right through him.
Whew. Yeah, he the first guy, number 7, I'm sorry, I don't know who that is, but
Buxy.
He turned him inside where the help was. He did exactly what he was supposed to, but that help was not ready.
Yeah, so the Oilers are going to have first and about 4 to go to get that touchdown. They're up 14-8. Pitch to
Big Alan Books.
Alan Books meeting him in the backfield. We're going to lose about 2 yards.
D-line continues to look good here.
They are. They got that pressure right up the middle.
Yep. That's the difference, like we just talked about. Knox cannot get 3, 4 yards in the field.
That was LP.
LP. Big 6'5".
Yes, sir. So 9:20 left in the third quarter. The Oilers are up 14-8, down with about 6 yards to go to punch it, maybe 7 to punch it in the end zone.
Knocking on the door.
Yeah.
Full house backfield.
It is. You might as well just bring everybody up the middle.
So, yeah, like I said,
they
don't do a lot of misdirection. They're telling you what, hey, this is what I'm going to run. Stop it.
And that was, looks like that was Caden Kaselka on the
big
tackle.
7'5" on the tackle there.
Yeah, a freshman.
Him and Darius.
They haven't shown any signs of kicking it either, so you've got to think.
You're right.
No,
2 more times at this.
Yeah, exactly. 2 more times at Mr. Knox. Although, I mean, I can't say enough that the element of surprise is there because, I mean, Cole Finley's been throwing a nice ball tonight. He moves well.
Yeah.
He has an interception. You just never know. It does give them a different element now with a very athletic QB. Looks like Knox up the middle is going to be a touchdown for the Oilers.
Good blocking up front by the Oilers.
Very good.
Good hole there.
Yep. So looks like that's going to be a gain of about, I think he needed about 5 yards to get in there.
They got to the second level, and our linebackers pretty well there as well. In addition,
they did. Petey Alfeo tried to fill the hole, but good lead block. I mean, when they're running a full house backfield, you got 2 lead blockers coming at you.
Yep.
It's kind of hard.
Yeah, you're going to have about multiple nights, in on that gap to block that and stop it because, you got 2, 3 guys coming right up the hole.
It's a big play here.
Back to pass.
Back to pass.
He's open.
Wide open. On the far side.
Good crossing route that they ran there. Definitely had our guys confused.
Looks like that was number 23.
Whoever was on the end there made the decision to leave, I think, and pursue the quarterback here, and it's a tough one. See right here, he starts coming and just completely leaves that guy.
Yeah.
Good play.
So the Oilers are up 22-8 with 8:21 left in the third quarter.
Yeah, definitely have to have an answer here because if we don't, this is when it can start spiraling and getting out of hand because the wind's already out of your sails right now.
Yeah, I need a big play or something here.
Yes.
But that's the mentality. I'm not blaming the kids for by any means, but this is the mentality of a program that's not been good for a long time.
Correct.
They see the score and they don't think.
Here we go.
Yeah, they don't think, oh, that's all right. We got the ball. They think this is, here we go again, and that's tough. The only way to stop that is to start winning. And I don't say that to be rude, but it's it's just the reality. They need somebody
to coach kids out of that.
You can't. You just got to start winning. Winning cures a lot of things, and
certainly.
Year after year after year getting beat, those seniors are looking at that scoreboard and say, I can remember 40 different times that this has happened, and I know what's going to happen here. So I say all that to say I hope we are all wrong, but someone's got to step up and do it. Right at Mincer.
All right. There you go, Mincer. Make up for it here, baby.
There we go.
Field. Hold on
Hang on to the ball.
Nice job.
Good job, Caden. Mincer brings that out to about the 37-yard line for the Knights.
Position.
Yep.
Absolutely. And that's where you need to be at. You can't be having this – back at the 20-yard line. And, again, like we said with the Oilers, they tend to squib it. They're not going to, they don't have a powerful leg to put it down, down at your own 5 or at the goal line.
Yeah.
So see if the Knights can rebound from this because if you don't rebound, it's going to start snowballing.
But we did catch that on the run. Clean.
Yeah.
And
above his head, too.
And look where we're at.
That was a good play.
Good play. 8:13 left in the third quarter. The Oilers are up 22-8 in the Route 8 rivalry. See if Jason can get something going here. We got to start.
Oh
boy,
defense.
that sure looked like he was offsides. Yeah.
I was gonna say, they got Books one-on-one down here, but he is one-on-one with Oil City's quarterback though, Cole Finley. So, not that it's an easy matchup, but it's at least a fighting chance with a one-on-one.
Yes. Yeah.
There's several guys in the backfield there before the snap. Take your pick.
And kudos, Nick. I mean, that's something that maybe doesn't get talked about a lot, but maybe doing a little bit of a hard count and changing it up a little bit. That can
There's a fine line. You want to do it enough to keep those defensive linemen honest. You don't want to do it so much that they don't it doesn't work. But the best cure for a hungry D-line is an off count.
There you go. Good run.
Nice hole up the middle.
And that's exactly what happened. So now they're on their back of their, on their heels because they don't want to get that same call, and you run it right at them.
Good block up front. Looked like Jeremy Cunningham. Nope, I'm sorry. That looks like Darius Graham on the block. Good play.
Very good play.
Very good run. Almost to midfield at the 49-yard line. The Knights down 22-8. Got 1st and 10 here. See if we can get mustered up. We haven't had a chance to go deep because I know they had that safety over top
every
of Cole.
Every play.
But it looks like they might.
Yeah, hey.
Not a lot over there right now.
And one's leaking over there to probably be a little safety over the top.
Nice hard run by Bryson Watson.
He looks good right now. He's running hard.
He does.
Real hard.
And again, that's a tough one for a receiver to convert into a running back because that's a run between your tackles kind of play, and he went hard.
Toby special.
That is a Toby special.
I mean,
and it's an Ethan Knox special. I mean, that's where Ethan makes his.
Yeah, that's where he earns his bread.
Oh man, he does very good at it too.
Surprised he doesn't have any NIL deals at the high school level.
Right. So 2nd and 5 for the Knights. Carey takes the snap. First hit misses.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come
good
on.
Stiff arm.
Nice stiff arm.
Good stiff arm.
Okay.
Nice play.
We'll take it. Hey, there's the pump up we needed.
That's
Nick.
it right there. That's seriously that.
Get
I cannot emphasize how much that means to a team to have a kid coming out of there fired up. Man, what a play.
Bryson's channeling Nick through the number 12.
Yeah.
Getting fired up.
Oh, man, that's
NB12.
Yeah.
It's there. Honestly, that's a game, not a game. It's a touchdown-saving tackle.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
By Gavin Stevens down there.
Great stiff arm, though, to break that for an extra 15 yards.
So the Knights, 1st and 10, can still get a first down because it's at the 12-yard line.
Good thing they called that. They had Cole Buckley one-on-one on number
off
10,
the far side.
who I can't say that number 10's more than
Sean Alexander.
5'9". He's not even listed, but he's not a tall individual there. But
man, is he running hard right now? This is cool.
Yeah, it's great. It's great to see.
Blocking downfield.
That's a tough run, and See, when you get up and start doing that, that's got to get your whole team fired up.
It's contagious. It really is.
Yeah. Yep. So good-looking run by the senior. So again, we're 6:50 left in the third quarter. It's 22-8, but the Knights are knocking on the door here.
Definitely in Fenningworth range.
Yep.
I mean,
yeah.
We need 6, not 3, but
yeah, right.
Again, an answer here slows the momentum down from Oil City for sure.
Absolutely.
And when you've got, when you're playing a team like Oil City that I think they might have thrown the ball twice today, the clock runs and it runs and it runs. So you really miss out on a lot more opportunities than when you play a team like maybe Hickory that throws the ball down the field, clock stops, on incompletion. So you've got to take advantage. When you're this close, it's got to be 6 here.
Again, Chad, we got Cole at the top.
I know.
Yeah,
snap it quick. Corner out. Throw a corner out. Oh, Big Al up the middle.
I love it.
Big Al.
I love
it. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Big Al.
Rumbling, bumbling, and stumbling into the end zone for a touchdown. Nice play. Good effort there, Alex Weibel, and a good downfield block there.
Great hard run by Alex.
Yep. That is
very
huge.
Good.
Man, is that huge.
I like it.
Uh-oh.
Who we got?
Looks like maybe
one of us.
Looks like it might be Al that's still down. Maybe he just got the wind knocked down because when he fell down.
She's stretching a cramp. Becky's out there stretching a cramp.
Yeah.
She does it all.
Doc Fee got out there pretty quick.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, yeah. He's got all kinds of stuff in his pocket. You never know. This is a funny story about Big Al. It's appropriate for this situation. He was doing a video on a TikTok video. And there's some sort of, funny song that he's playing. And he hops out of the car, starts doing this dance, and he was dancing really well. He was. And, after about, 5 seconds, he's dancing and doing this right to the beat, and all of a sudden, boom, he goes, oh, crap! What's the funniest thing going? Because I was like, oh, my word. The kids showed me that, and I'm like, oh, that's such classic Big Al. Poor kid gets a cramp making a TikTok video or whatever. So,
nice.
Yeah. So, again, for the Knights, another strike there. That's great. It's
little decision here,
14-22. I know. What are you thinking, Chad? I mean,
I think you go for 2. I think you go to tie it up because,
Now, again, with Al, with this injury, with the cramp, he's technically has to come off, so there's a big blocker up front that's going to be – that's a tough one to, I'm not sure how they want to do that because obviously Al can he's a tight end, but sometimes lines back as a fullback. Yeah. But no matter what, there's a big, blocker / big fullback that's going to be out for one.
He was, I don't know, I can't say I haven't seen in this game, but he was part of the PAT protection as well. So, I mean, you're, either way, you're missing him here. So, you've got to figure out if it's worth going here or do we,
does one get you anything, though?
That's what I
22,
mean. Yeah.
I mean.
Right.
If we did not have a stud at kicker, I would say we go here, but get it to 15, one score.
Point,
What makes it tough, though, is we know if Oil City scores again, they're going for 2.
Correct.
So
every time.
But
then you're not matching.
Exactly, and you can't. So, but you also can't let that be the only thing to factor because you can't take one of your best, if not your best overall players, your kicker, and take that for what it's worth.
Yeah.
But you can't take him out of the game.
No.
Yeah, you're right. No. What was I thinking, Chad?
If
of
Rondo
course,
Weibel's,
right.
well, yeah, of course.
No.
If Rondo Weibel's listening, get that boy some electrolytes, a little Gatorade,
pickle juice,
some bananas.
A little pickle juice?
Oh yeah.
Is that a good?
Oh yeah. Retain your body retains the
water.
water.
I was gonna say they used to old timers used to when they were baling hay, they would take salt tablets.
Yep.
Mustard packets.
They used to give us those in the military.
Salt tablets. Yeah, right.
In the real big heat.
Yeah, it's a real thing that. So if you're listening, Rhonda.
Liquid IV, something.
Oh yeah. I have some of that at my house actually.
I do too.
Yeah. Big Al, if you're listening later on, come to my house. Come see Unc Weimer. He'll get you a little liquid IV. Wonder if, speaking of Unc Weimer, wonder if Carson Weibel's listening. He's the one that originally started calling me Unc.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Good kid.
Great kid. He's up at Gannon, doing well, playing baseball up there for the.
So they should be in the middle of fall ball right now, right?
Yeah. They're doing some. When I talked to him, he was home. Or actually, I saw him up at General McLean, and he was doing well, and he was down for the game, and they're doing some inter squadding that following weekend. So last weekend they did some inter squadding, then they were scheduled, have some scrimmages and some other plays going on. So,
boy, you start to get worried here. He's been down a while here, and
yeah, I don't like that. I don't like seeing Moose run for a cart.
No, that's not good.
So if you're just joining us, we got 6:43 left in the third quarter. The Knights just scored a touchdown to bring it to 22-14 Oil City. Big decision coming up for the Knights to figure out what's going on here with here's the play to see Big Al rumbling, bumbling, boom, boom, boom.
I mean, he went down
right away. You're right. So maybe not
I don't know, though, because like I said, I'm no doctor here, but I just don't see anything that.
Holiday Inn Express last night?
I could have. But the cart is out, and that's never a good sign.
Yeah, Coach Turk was out there, too, coming back off the field.
What's tough here is because, one of our coaches, Coach Jason Weibel, obviously that's – not obviously, but that's Alex's dad out there. So he's on 2 feet. Yeah.
So he's cramping.
Yeah.
Because he was walking.
Like you know what it was? I think Moose and Becky are like, I'm not carrying this lug.
That's honestly, you're 100% right there.
That guy. Yeah. Listen, I was working all day at the junior Knights game, And I don't want Big Al's half a Big Al on me. And Becky said, he ain't going on me either.
I'm sure Big Al probably ain't smelling the best right now either.
No. No. There's not one guy with a uniform on that field that is. So.
No. I know for a fact, even just, Big Al.
The crowd
He's hamming it up.
Oh, yeah.
Hamming it up.
This is what we need, though. Seriously. I mean,
right.
I can't emphasize enough this.
That's a tough kid right there. And he's got some night pride in him.
What a guy.
He's ready to go. So let's see. On to kick, Mr. Fenningworth for the extra point. Down, up, and
nice.
good.
Big.
No fake this time, but that was perfect execution.
No, you're right. So, again, but out there to kick Fenningworth, but looks like holding it was Cole Buckley.
It was Cole, yeah.
Yep.
So maybe that's something that Cole's taken on. And it does add as a number threat.
It could be the issue with Carey's knee, that he can't get down.
Yeah.
And,
right.
That's a very good point.
Is what was injured on him.
Or if he's down, he's not going to get up and move as fast as Cole, which not many guys are going to move as fast as Cole.
Kind of like me or you trying to squat down and get up fast at all.
No.
Yeah, you get to the college and especially the NFL level, and your placeholders are your punters, your third string guys, things like that. But at the high school level, it is important to have an athlete there because most of the time the snaps aren't perfect, and that's high school football.
Yeah.
So you got to have a kid that can make a decision, throw the ball, run the ball. So
and one thing about Cole is if the ball's not right there, those big old paws can grab, and he's got good hands. He just has to, learn to spin it and get it down to whoever they want it. So, So that's going to make the score 22-15. The Oilers on top of the Knights here at the Route 8 Rivalry in Franklin, Pennsylvania. Fenningworth set to kick off. A couple deep down there. Maybe Big Al will give Fenningworth a little bit of inspiration to boot that ball. If you're joining us on the first couple of the other two kicks, Fenningworth definitely kicked it into the end zone. So we'll see if he can repeat that.
Sam's down there snacking on the gator, so that's a good sign, trying to get some type of nutrients in him. Can't tell if it's like an electrolyte packet like we talked about or what, but that's a good sign. If you're worried that you're seriously hurt, as dumb as it sounds, you're not eating right now. Your head's
it
down.
looks like
he's getting a little massage.
He's got a roller. Moose has a roller on it, and Jason went over to check on him. Jason is a former Knight, good athlete, and he played football, and he knows obviously what a cramp and Big Al's getting rolled on.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna get carted off, no better way to end it than a massage. I mean, if you're going to be out, you might as well get something for it. So, good for Sam.
Big Al.
Big Al.
I'm sorry.
That's Al. Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. So the Knights pitch to Ethan to the outside, gets a couple yards, breaks the tackle, runs over a couple, and he's out to.
He's
nice
finding
game.
his form for
He
sure.
is.
I mean, started off very slow, but and he broke 3 tackles here. I mean, he's running through the arms. I mean,
there goes.
You said it, Chad.
I mean, he ran over Books, but Books hang on. He's hanging on good.
The reality of it is, though, I don't even count an arm tackle as a broken tackle for him because that's
true.
I mean, you can't do that with him. He is so powerful at the lower half. You've got to get in front of him, and even if he runs you over, you've got to make solid contact there.
So 1st and 10 at the 38.
Something
looks
off.
like somebody was a little off there. Formation.
We'll take it.
Okay. So it's nice to see if you're just joining us. You can't see Big Al is moving around on the field, so all's good with him. He just has to maybe get back in the flow of things, get that cramp out of there. And if you notice, he was it was kind of odd when he was rolling on the front part of the shin. I wonder if he was cramping on that front part of the calf, which is an odd place to cramp.
Right.
But I mean, if that's where you're cramping, that's where you're cramping. What are you going to do?
I always remember this time of year, Becky she used to walk up and down the sideline and say, even though it's cold, you're still sweating. You still got to get those fluids in you. It's tough.
So knocked, breaking. Oh, good saving tackle there.
Darius Graham from behind.
Ethan still got some positive yards there, maybe 2 or 3.
I think he was going to shed the Bryson tackle here because Bryson was coming up off the side. And
we missed it there, but still.
That's a good tough run there, but good job by Darius to stay with the play. So 2nd and 8 officially at the 40. Big Al's back out in the field, so that's good.
Up the gut. Again.
Oh, geez. And
not good.
So Payne brings him down at the 40-yard line. We just switched 40s.
Yeah, let's. We got to do something about that. I know it's apparent that the Oilers made some adjustments at halftime because the running game is coming alive. So.
Yeah. So things are starting to pick up for Knox. I mean, honestly, it's one of those deals, Chad. I think he's almost getting better and gaining speed, and he's just getting into his groove now.
Yeah.
I think he's kind of figuring out where the soft spots are in the defense for him and what matchups he's going to run behind at his line. So another pitch to Knox. Oh, looks like the Knights are there.
Much better.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good for the Knights. He's going to lose a couple
first
yards.
one there.
Yeah, Killer. Old Killer kind of
great job.
Yeah, very good.
Oh,
if you
Big
watch
Al
this,
coming back off the field gingerly.
yeah,
I was just thinking
LP
too
over there.
I was just going to say, just before that play, I was starting to think that the D-line's not getting the penetration that they had been on some of those previous runs, and then they were right back in it there, which is huge.
Off comes Petey Alfeo.
Flying.
Yeah, I see. He's moving.
Went right to the bench.
You couldn't see it, folks, but he had a backstop. The bench stopped him. He sat down and said, all right, I'm back up. All right.
Come on, Knights. Let's go.
2nd and 12 at the 42. Finley.
Reverse.
Hey, now, who's home? Who's home?
Bryson, stick your head in there, bud. Don't be arm tackling.
So that might be about 12 on that run.
He probably saved a touchdown there, though.
Yeah. If you watch, everybody, all the linebackers shifted toward Knox over that way. They're all caught.
Yep. Turned him back in and just like to see him make that tackle,
Yeah,
like Chad said.
yeah.
But the good news is he was there, because if he wasn't, there was
gone.
there was not another guy on that half of the field.
No. And you don't get much time whenever you're out there because, you know, it's all or nothing.
Yep.
On the island.
Yeah, I hated trying to tackle as a cornerback. It is not a fun thing to do. Linebacker, you can come downhill a little bit.
Yep.
Corner,
You're just sitting and waiting.
Yeah, it's not a lot of fun.
Oh, good pressure up the middle by Gabe.
Oh, just
bring him
missed
down.
there.
All right.
Okay. So it looks like they're going to pick up about 4 or 5 yards for a positive run for the. But yeah, that was a nice read. You know, he had to pitch that. Gabe right there.
Mincer out there as a freshman making a tackle.
Again.
Getting drugged for 4 yards, but good on him.
Can't say enough about some of these younger guys stepping up. Mincer and Petey Alfeo and Kaselka doing a good job. Some good things for the young Knights out there.
Yep. We haven't called his name yet, but Logan Knight's been out there on special teams flying around.
Kid just everywhere.
He really is. I cannot wait to watch him get older and see him fly around
He'll
on
be
defense.
Fun. Okay, good tackle out there on the outside.
That's got to be Killer, right? No? Cole Buckley?
Couldn't see who it was out there, but, I mean, he was standing there waiting for him. Was that? Yeah, it was Cole.
Yeah.
It was Cole.
Got him a first, though.
That did get him the first down. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 19 for the Oilers. Long drive here for them, Chad. And that clock is ticking. We're going to be at about 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Knox up the middle. Looks like he breaks it, and he's going to get into the end zone for a touchdown for the Oilers. He was just going and going, and I'm telling you, once he gets out there and he breaks a couple, he really gets. You know, if you see once he moves right through that line, boom, that's.
Yeah, he hit your second level with a full head of steam.
Yeah, you better have some special ones in that linebacking core or those safeties that come up to really hold on to Ethan.
Going 2 here.
So the Oilers are 28-15 on top of the Knights. Up the middle, and looks like they're going to give that him.
Fell forward. Darius Graham filling the whole well, but.
Yeah, right. I mean, when you're that close.
Back to what we talked about. We traded touchdown, but they go for 2, and we kick an extra point. So that at 1 point, 15 is a tough thing because now we've got to start going for 2 here. We can't continue to kick field goals.
Nope.
Yeah, no, that's not going to do it now. It's got to be some serious scores. So
it's like LP might be starting to cramp here now.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
That's Al again down there at the carts. He's just making sure here. So the Knights, you know, this is a thing. This is a tough game. When you have these big Oiler line, that bodies, they're wearing and wearing on you. That takes a toll on the body. So hopefully the Knights can maybe get a couple of other guys rested up and get them in there. LP moving around. So we'll see if the Oilers do their typical squib kick. Maybe get somebody to hopefully get some good field position here.
Mincer better be ready. Coming right at him.
That's it. Well, Mincer and the other back there is Freddie Blackhurst.
Yep.
Hey,
yep.
Young Fred.
So, yeah,
right.
we got a freshman line.
They know about Fred. They're not kicking it to Fred. They know better.
That's right.
Pick it clean. There you go.
Nice.
Runs
field,
right up the
make
middle.
A play.
Okay.
That's good. Oh!
Keep her going forward, buddy.
Yeah. Hold the ball and.
Okay. So he's going to take it out to about the 30, 34, 33-yard line.
That's a tough thing for a freshman because he's trying to make a name for himself. He's trying to get out there and make a play, but sometimes it's better to just go down after those first couple hits.
And that's not Mincer that's down here. Not sure who that is.
It's not Mincer?
7?
No,
Do we
Books.
have a 7?
It's Books.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Definitely need Books here out in the field.
Yep. He's not only a tough kid, but he's a very vocal leader on on that team for the Knights.
Not sure if the replay is going to show us anything here. I don't even know where he's at.
He's right up at the top of the screen, I would think.
I think he just gets into the scrum here and.
Oh yeah, got rolled up on.
Yeah. Yep.
That's a tough one.
Hey, there's Sam, number 55. Hi, Sam. Big shout out to Sam. There goes.
Look at Logan Knight ready to carry his teammate off.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
They said they needed 2 guys, and I think he had just been waiting all game to do that because he was 4 yards ahead of the next guy.
He is that guy.
Oh,
I mean,
100%.
He's a hustler,
Yep.
good teammate.
Yep.
That's what you want.
No doubt about it.
So Books is walking off a little gingerly, but nonetheless, he's not getting carted off on the meat wagon, so that's good. Seems like he's walking on his toes.
Not putting a lot of weight on that right leg.
No.
That might just be because the 2 guys
That's
carrying him
true,
are so tall he can't touch the ground right now.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, that you're right. That's exactly what it was. Get over here. I'm shorter. Okay. So this is going to be a big drive for the Knights.
Yeah.
They have to get some long, sustaining drive down there and get some points, touchdown.
Well, yeah, I mean, and like we mentioned before, you have to capitalize on every time you have the ball because these drives are taking so long and the clock's just continuing to run that
the ball to Watson and let him go.
You're not going to get the ball back 5 more times this game, guaranteed.
Nope. Yeah, Watson, nice little run up the middle. I mean, he was running patient. If you watch this, I like that. That's a nice patient run. Sometimes, you know, especially with Bryson, he's such a speedster. He wants to, but smart run there. I mean, it's
such a tough thing, and I mean, it's no doubt it's part of Oil City's plan too. But you know, like Chad just said, what's been working for the Knights is running the football. But what's also against the Knights is the time, and continuing to run continues to run the clock, and that's what Oil City wants us to do. So it's a tough thing.
So 2:15 left in the third quarter. Knights trailing the Oilers.
Oh man, just one got to beat.
Yeah, good tackle there by number 9 Ben Garland, Jr. Nice open field tackle because he was set to get a good 7-8 more yards after that. Right here, woo, got him. Yeah, he would have been out there for a little bit.
Big tackle. He came up a little
ginger.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
I did notice they had single coverage on Buckley last time as well. With
they've really gone away from
Finley.
bracketing him.
Yeah, I'm waiting for us to kind of take advantage of that. Maybe that's why we've been setting the run up so much. You know, run,
fade.
Run. Okay,
face,
here we go. Yep.
Face fade. Here it comes. Well, quick screen. Oh, that was not it.
Incomplete. Good. Just smart for Buckley to not catch that.
Yes, that's exactly.
Yeah, and Cole Finley was going straight down for Cole's legs as well. That's a smart play because, you know, even though Oh, it looks like Jason kind of
fell down.
That was an awkward throw.
Awkward throw, yeah.
See, this is the problem here. Now we're punting, and you have to punt here, but you don't. You don't have many possessions left, and that's what's starting to kill you.
No, but I'd like to do that play again next time we have the ball and just run the fly on that.
Yep.
You know, you've got them baited with the quick screen.
That sign he made was our sign for a fade, so I thought it was coming. Nice punt.
Break down.
Oh.
Come on.
Outkick the coverage.
Yeah, he did outkick the coverage all the way. So it looks like that was Bryson Watson on the tackle as well.
And Balsamo. And Jacob Balsamo was on that as well.
Balsamo's just he's a dog.
He's ball energy.
Yeah, he is.
He's a little ping pong ball out there, flying around, bouncing everywhere. It was actually Balsamo with the tackle.
Nice.
Bryson just kind of fell on it.
Yeah, there you go.
Give Balsamo all the credit on that one.
Yeah, he's a tough kid. Well, he just throws his body on the line. He's not really worried about much. He really goes after it.
Need a stop here. I don't know how you get it, but you got to figure it out.
Knocks up the middle. Yeah, a little bit there.
Oh, I thought the ball came out.
It was close. It was close.
It was close. Nice tackle by Gabe Wright. And that's something that's important there is getting that our second level guys, you know, those middle linebackers should be, you know, getting a lot of these tackles because, you know, with Oil City's big line up front, you know, hat on hat, they're going to hold, and then after that it's up to Darius and Gabe to make some tackles at that second level. So
Oil City's going to have to get
I'll
moving
say,
here.
they're going to run into
they got 10
problems.
seconds. Well, here's the deal. Snap it, give it to Knox.
Yeah, shouldn't be complicated at this stage.
No. And, pass.
He's an athlete. That's
Ooh.
not a –
wow.
Dropped it.
Yeah, that's an ill-advised pass. But it worked out for the Knights. But, yeah, he was coming back for it. But I
can't imagine that's what they wanted there.
No, I think what he should have done, easy to say what could have, should have, would have. He was waving him to go back, but he kind of was coming back.
But I give Griffin all the credit in the world, though, for making the play, coming back to the ball. You know, instead of sitting there waiting the ball to get to him, he came back to make a play on it, and dang near had it.
100%. So 3rd and 7 for the Oilers at the 40-yard line. Knox up the middle, and Knox has got a hole, and he'll be gone. Watch how he just pulls away from everybody.
Well, we've made it that far without that type of play, so that's
he was due. I mean, honestly, law of averages here.
Seriously.
Stokes.
Last year he did that probably 8 times. I mean,
yeah.
That was the first time I think all game where he just went through the hole that you could have drove a truck through untouched. And that alone is an improvement, but that's the killer. I mean, that's that's the difference.
It just looks like the Knights are just kind of starting to let it slip away, and they're getting wore out.
Yeah, and I was going to say it's just being tired. I mean, the Oilers are definitely a much bigger in numbers-wise team, and probably don't have to play a ton of people both ways.
No.
I mean, and a lot of ours is out of necessity, honestly.
Well, and Knox does not play defense. I've noticed he's on the sideline for defense. So
he usually does. He's not because of his injury.
Oh, okay.
Out of bounds.
He actually was first team all conference. He led District 10 in interceptions last year.
Did he really?
He did. Yeah, he's a very good ball sense, very good out there. But you're right. He has not been playing a lot of defense today.
Now, is he a safety?
Yeah, I believe so. I believe so.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he has the frame of a safety and the speed, so it makes sense to me.
Yeah, he definitely, if he went to college, I wouldn't be surprised to see him probably get a chance there. But in high school, man, put him at linebacker and just let him go tackle the ball. He's so fast and strong.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Oilers are up 36-15 with 7 seconds left in the third quarter.
Three-score game here. I mean, that's tough to do with the pace of play of this game.
100%. I mean, to be honest, I think it's about time to start airing it out and seeing. You just it's been a very good close game, and kudos to the guys up front. They've been doing well, and Bryson's been running hard. But it's time you got to start throwing that ball downfield. And again, we say this, and we haven't seen a whole lot of it yet. I like the throw it up in the air because Cole can out-jump many of humans in this world. And we'll see how that goes. So the Oilers with their
pick it up
squib kick. Looks like that's Mincer kicking out back at the outside.
Nice block.
He's not going down easy.
He ran a lot.
Yeah, he did run a lot.
Not go far, but he did a lot of running.
Yeah, that's some. You like seeing that because he just wants his chance to break one open.
Sure.
He's got some wheels.
Yeah, tough kid.
Absolutely.
It'll be neat, probably even next year without Buckley, to have he and Freddie probably both back there doing that, every time. They're exceptional athletes.
Yeah, and if they could just get Folk come back out for the team next year too,
Oh, man. If you're listening, Aiden.
Yeah.
Come on, bud. So, end of the third quarter, it's 36-15. The Oilers on top of the Knights at the 100 and somethingth edition of the Route 8 rivalry. Holy smokes.
124th? What did I say, 1896?
Yeah.
1896, so yeah.
We'll let Dawn Perry figure those numbers out.
Yep.
Jeez, oh man. She was a grid secretary. When I helped coach the Firestorm baseball team, she was always my go-to for all the secretarial stuff. So thank you, Dawn Perry, for being a wizard with the stats. So I mean, the nice part is it's it's it started the fourth quarter and there's still lots of people in the stands. It's nice to see. It's not a blowout. Oilers have a very comfortable lead, but it's not a blowout. So improvement for the Knights. We'll see how we do. We're going to be at the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Knights. Now, Chad, we can open this up if anybody that's listening, if there wants to be a Ask Ryan and Chad with Nick segment, we want to throw Nick in there too.
Yeah, hey, well, Nick's got all the answers.
He does. It comes so easy to him,
the
too.
The looks, the answers.
No.
Come on.
No.
And listen, I'm telling you, Chad, wait, it's going to be a thing of beauty come here about November, December. You're going to see this big old thing climb on top of his upper lip.
The big caterpillar coming out.
Oh, baby.
Huh?
It'll be out.
Yep.
Coach Nick, we like it.
Just in time to get ready for basketball.
Yeah.
All right.
What's Rachel say about this?
Surprisingly, she likes it, actually.
Wow.
She was a little upset when I shaved it at the end of the year.
You didn't have her talk to Amy.
I know. Amy is one of my biggest critics, if I'll be honest about that.
Yeah, she is not a fan of, big hole. It'll close quick.
Yeah. It's time to start taking some chances, guys. I mean.
Yeah. You're not going to do a whole lot of gains here on just, 3-4 yards.
It seemed they went away from the quick pass. I was, praising the call at the very beginning of the game for the really quick pass to Booksy, and they went away from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when it's a close game, Books was running so hard and playing so well, but we're out of time to be. I mean, this is going to be 20 seconds, 30 seconds between plays. We got to get going.
Yeah. So Landon Lynch is out there as a receiver. Jason back to pass, and he gets sacked. It looks like it was number 9, Ben Garland, on the sack for the Oilers.
If this was a design rollout, we got to get contained a little bit better than that.
We had a double team on that out there and still couldn't get it done.
Yep, that's the difference.
Okay, so the Knights are going to have to back it up and punt the ball away. Here comes Nate Fenningworth on for the punt.
Interesting call. I mean, I know you don't want to go for it on this far, but we're already down three scores. Yeah,
you're not gonna.
And that's
not a great punt either.
No.
That's
wow! I think it might. No, okay. I was gonna say.
Okay.
I
so it's
probably would have walked another 4 or 5 yards forward, but.
So the Oilers are going to take over at the 47-yard line, up 36-15. 9:55 left in the game. And, kudos to the Knights. They're hanging in there. I think the last 3 or 4 matchups, the clock would be running right now nonstop.
Oh, yeah. We'd have come into after halftime with the mercy rule going.
Yeah, so it is nice to see the improvement by the Knights. The Oilers, well, kudos to them. They needed to get back on track because they had a bad week last week. So we'll see how things go here. Looks like the same I formation with Knox up the middle. Not a lot there. Good job by the big boys up front for the Knights, stopping that. There's Petey Alfeo right in the middle of it. Yeah, there's not a lot of, the Knights just kind of held at the line of scrimmage. Caden Kaselka.
Yep.
Like seeing those young Knights out there. Here comes Petey.
Oh, he stopped short of the bench this time.
Barely.
You're right. You're right.
Oh, man.
When Petey gets going, you better get out of his way, too.
Yeah, that's becoming one of my favorite things to watch here in the second half. I can't lie about it.
That's right.
That's all good. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Oh.
Stiff arm. Good job, Cole.
Looks like Books just got stiff-armed by Mr. Knox.
Well, it's good to see Books back out there at least.
Yeah. Yeah.
I expected right about here to go a lot worse than it did. So
Right.
it's it is what it is. But right about there, I thought, oh, there he goes. And
yeah, when I saw that first stiff arm, I'm like, oh, boy.
Yeah, so.
Yep.
But back to it. Clock is running.
It is running.
And it is running. And if they're smart, they don't snap the ball with anything less than or more than 10 seconds on the play clock here every time. So that big thing right at the quarterback's face, he can stand there and wait.
Knox out to the right a little bit, and he's going to get almost the first down there.
Just a little short.
Looks like Caden Beatty on the tackle.
4-down territory, though, obviously for them.
Oh, 100%, because, I'm sure they have a kicker. No offense to them, but they've never been a kicking team.
No. Put the big package in. Beatty out. Alfeo in.
Yes, sir.
If I'm a betting man,
Selka there.
They're giving it to Knox.
Yeah, that'd be safe money.
$1 would win me a penny on that bet.
I would say so. Looks like Riley Toledo's out there in the middle, so got the big bruisers in there.
Oh, trying to draw them off sides.
Oh, yeah.
Good job, Knights.
They get a timeout?
Some good discipline for the Knights on that.
They gave them delay game. Interesting.
Okay, wow. I don't get that.
They're probably going to punt it then.
My golly. What nut? Oh, my. Huh. I don't get that call by Oil City, what was going on there. But, hey, kudos. We'll take it, right?
Yeah, why?
I still feel like they're going to go for this. I just feel like they are at the point where they don't think it matters whether it's 1 or 6 yards. They have that confidence.
Yeah, I would go for it. Unless you do the old NB12 pooch punt.
Oh, yeah, or just, try to draw them off again here.
Again, here they go.
Now they burn a timeout.
What in the world is going on with Oil City tonight? That's not typical of Oil City football. I'm not sure what's going on there. But anyways, the Oilers call a timeout with 7:35 left in the fourth quarter. The Oilers are up 36-15 with a commanding lead. Some miscommunication maybe on the Oilers with the quarterback and the play caller over there.
Yeah, I definitely don't understand that because you should have took the timeout when you were 4th and 1. And instead of taking the delay game, now you're 4th and 6, and
it's
still
running
burn
down.
the timeout.
And you have to, you call timeout with 1 second left. It's like, well, you had to call the timeout. Like, oh man. So we'll see what happens here for the Oilers. They're maybe they're just kind of rope-a-doping it for us. They're just playing dumb. They're just gonna come out and bam, smack us in the mouth.
Some crazy play.
So, Chad, big game this week. Your Steelers?
Monday night.
Monday night. Against the Brownies, right?
Yep.
It's only uphill from where we've gone so far.
That's true.
Oof. And if I'm correct, you're going to be at the game?
I will be.
All right.
I will be.
It's in Hines. It's down at, or not.
Acrisure.
It's down at Hines.
It's Hines.
Yeah,
it's Hines.
Yeah.
It's down at Hines.
Yeah.
Okay, pitch. Oh, here you go. To Knox. One miss. Two.
Oh,
got it.
Oh, wow. Kudos to Knox. That's a tough run. He went through a couple of people and got out to at least back to the line of scrimmage, but still it's going to be short and it's going to become Franklin football. But it looks like, if I'm thinking, it looks like it might be somebody over there with a cramp.
Yeah, that last 3 or 4 plays is stuff we're used to seeing from Franklin about 2 or 3 times a game.
Yeah.
And it was weird to see somebody else just seem very out of sorts. Oil City, too. They're usually very disciplined. They usually are very calculated. And they didn't really seem to – I mean, not that it's easy to coach, but, I mean, we all knew who was getting the ball there. The only difference is it was a pitch instead of a handoff. I mean, it's –
And I think Books is going to have Ethan Knox's handprint forever embedded on his forehead. And that was the second good stiff arm in a row.
Yeah. That might turn into a TikTok nowadays. Yeah, with the Huddle app, you can get little sections of plays, and then you can add some music to it, and bam, you got a TikTok. So it looks like that. I don't see Al anywhere, and I'm concerned that it's a Al Weibel cramp over there. But if that's the case, we know that's.
The only other thing I could think of with them working in the front of his leg there is like a shin splint or something.
Yeah.
But it's usually not something you're down that long for.
Right.
That's kind of like a constant pain and everything. So I don't know. I don't know.
So
picking them up, whoever it is.
7:23 left in the game. The Oilers are up 36-15 on this edition of the Route 8 rivalry.
Darius.
Oh, it's Darius Graham. Okay.
Becky wasn't messing around this time. She had the
gator.
Yeah, she's ready to go.
Zach's never running across the field for the gator again.
Oh, wait, do we have 2 gators now?
We did the first week. They each had one. They did. I don't know.
Oh.
Hot diggity.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, if you can't beat them, just have more gators than them is how we do it here at Franklin.
That's right.
I think Franklin even got a golf cart, too, this year. Coach Turk had a golf cart.
Wow.
Did he?
For the team to
that's good.
Shuttle supplies back and forth and ice. And
you know, part of me thinks that that's just making some of the freshmen a little soft.
It's true.
But
true.
That's
yeah,
okay.
That's their job.
You know, it is. It's a rite of passage. It's not a bully or anything. It's not disrespect. It's just you're a freshman and you help carry the pads. And one day when you're a senior and you appreciate your freshman doing it for you. So
right. Bryson Watson takes it. He's going to get 2 yards. But, man, I don't like that play call with 7 minutes left in the game. You're down 36-15.
Yeah, it's almost like they just have no confidence in the passing game to the point that they're okay just – I don't know. It's frustrating. Yeah. It's frustrating.
I like to just, kind of, again, go back to you got to – maybe spread them out a little bit and get some single coverage. If you have athletic guys on the outside, you got Payne up top and Buckley down.
When you need 3 scores, 2 running backs and a tight end is not going to maybe a face mask.
No, he had the ball.
That way, but
if you
say devil's advocate, I can somewhat see why they're calling a run play, thinking, well, they're just going to pin their ears back, and if we can get past their line, they're expecting a pass,
especially on first down.
Yeah,
but again, we're back to this is the 3rd or 4th possession in a row where it's 3rd and long now because we ran 1st, 2nd down, didn't get anywhere.
Yeah,
and is that any worse than trying to throw a pass down the field down 3 scores? I don't know if it is at this point.
When you're only getting a couple yards out there. So it looks like the number 6, Landon Lidge, is the trip furthest away from us. Carey rolls to his.
Smart.
Yeah, there's nothing there. You got to get rid of that. Smart play by Jason.
We're back to rolling to the left side of the right hand throwing quarterback when the ball's in the middle of the field.
Design roll.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Just that's a play that is tough with perfect blocking, and
So it looks like Fenningworth's coming out.
Again, I hate to be critical. You try to be positive, but why are we punting?
You're not playing to try to win.
Nope, we are content being this close, and that's frustrating.
Looks like a little personnel issue.
32's
Lynch
like,
is counting.
Said, why are we punting? Why am I out here?
Yeah.
Like, are you sure, Coach?
He's like, wait.
He's like, I told you I shouldn't be out
You're
here.
gonna have to call a timeout here, fellas.
Oh boy.
All right, got it off.
Good snap. Lots of time for the punt. Nice punt.
Decent punt.
It's going to go out of bounds.
If that was a one-score game, that would be a really big play there.
Yeah.
Looks like the 23-yard line. Good punt by Fenningworth.
Yeah, no disrespect to Fenningworth. Nobody cheers when the punter comes out. It's nothing personal, but
right.
No matter when we are in the game and what the score, we want to see us.
Well, it's like they always said too. You never want to be the team that has the all-district punter.
Yeah,
because that just means he's out there all
He's doing a lot.
Yeah.
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 No, that's all right. So officially, it's going to be 5:52 left in the game. Oilers have a commanding lead, 36-15, here at the Route 8 Rivalry in Franklin, Pennsylvania. Looks like we have, Balsamo in the middle. I'm betting it's going to be, yep. Okay, so that's going to continue to tick across the clock. Get out to about the 30-yard line, gain about 6 yards.
It's kind of like gambling on horses. Like you know he's the favorite. So do you just play the favorite every time, or do you lay a small bet on the long shot to get the ball here?
Yeah, and especially when they're up, you know, I can't imagine they're going to be chucking the ball down the field or anything like that. So,
I mean, there's still 10 seconds on the play clock. I mean, if they run this right, Franklin might not even get the ball back. In all seriousness,
right.
I mean, this could be the end, and I just don't understand, but that's okay.
Knox up to the left side of the. Okay, he's going to get the first down. Tackle by 69.
65. LP.
Was that LP? Okay,
Yep.
I wasn't sure if that was Riley Toledo or. Yeah, that was Toledo.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought I saw LP getting up off the pile.
Nope. And Kaselka's out there in the middle as well. He's doing a good job. Getting some good hard.
It's a lot easier too in this situation as a quarterback. When I played my first year, on this at home you can't see, but in the end zone there's big huge clocks with a play clock on it, and you can look at that. Before, you had to rely on the referee to put his hand up with 5 seconds left, and that was the only way you knew. Fumble. Caden Mincer,
Mincer's got it. Mincer.
Look out.
Oh, boy.
And he's still going.
Oh, man. We don't have the ball anymore.
Did we lose it?
No. He
was down.
Okay.
Yeah, good job, Caden Mincer, picking that ball up. And he ran hard once he had that ball.
Yeah, good for him. Coach Turk said the reason I punted is because I knew that we would get the ball here, and we would get Caden the ball here, and we would start around midfield. So, good call, Coach Turk. Look at this.
I thought Mincer was going to get his head taken off by that guy.
Yeah.
I did too. That guy was coming. I was like, oh boy.
But he's the one that went to the ground.
So it looks like, was there a flag on the field for that?
Somebody's got a car alarm or something.
Okay. No, I'm sorry. He was picking maybe a bag where the turnover happened.
Yeah, that's
okay.
Bag.
Yep. Mark the spot of the fumble.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Officially, it's going to be at the 47-yard line.
Okay, you got Buckley one-on-one, wide side of the field.
43-yard line. Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
And we're running the ball up the middle.
Okay, so tackle by 85. Good play. Nico Blaser, again, he's been a beast up the middle.
Yeah, I certainly don't, you don't know what goes into play calls. We're not on the staff, but it looks to me at this point like Franklin has thrown the talent.
Yeah.
And we're going to just run the clock and let it go. And that's just such a frustrating message to send to a team that we've
go out on your sword. I mean, like,
what's
go
the
out,
difference
fight?
between 36-15 and 46-15 at this point? And
10.
Yeah, exactly.
Captain
Throw the ball.
Obvious. I like
Throw
it.
the ball. But right back to it.
There's a hold that we didn't get called. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, that was a pretty obvious one.
Oh, Beatty.
See if we pick it up here. I think we probably will.
Big little bear hug.
Right off the screen. But
it comes up, putting the hands on. Yeah.
They always taught us the worst thing you can do after you hold is to throw your hands in the air, because that's the sign, universal sign of guilt. So you got to just pretend like you pancaked them or something, because if they weren't sure after that reaction, they are positive.
Yeah, just yell shoes. Everybody start looking down at their feet.
Yep.
Oh my.
That's a tough one.
He just wants to throw. That's all.
Yeah. Beatty's like, well, if we're gonna run it, I'm gonna hold.
Problem is we can't throw the ball more than 10 yards down the field.
No.
Because of the time and the coverage, and when we're 2nd and 20, you don't have a choice but to kind of throw her deep.
It's different too, because Buckley is not a true bell cow in the backfield like Knox is, but you just see Oil City just pounding the ball to their guy, and I'm not sure if Buckley's touched the ball 5 times this game, and that's just such a tough.
Definitely not through the air.
Yeah.
One throw at him, and
such a tough thing.
Maybe 2-3 runs.
Yeah, it's totally different than last week with General McClain. Yeah, it was General McClain that he had. I want to say, between his runs and his receiving catches, he touched the ball 15, 17 times.
Yeah, and that's I'm not disrespecting the other players on the team. They work just as hard, but some kids are gifted, and Buckley is gifted, and you've got to find ways, especially in high school football, to keep it simple and get kids like that to football. I mean, it's
coming out of this time. Oh, man.
I know. What the heck?
So the Knights are going to be forced to take a timeout with 3:11 left in the game. It's 36-15. Oilers are up on the Route 8 rivalry.
It's tough, too. I mean, I know, like I said, he's not a running back, but you'd almost think at this point in the season, especially with Toby Sanchez, done for the year, I would just like to see one formation. It doesn't have to be crazy, where we've got Buckley in the backfield, whether it's a quick pitch, whether just to get the ball in his hands.
Yeah.
When he's not lined up like Knox is in the backfield every time, where you can get it to him, you've got to get creative.
Yeah.
And earlier in the season, they really emphasized those end arounds to him.
They did,
and we haven't had a lot of those tonight either.
No. Yeah, I think one. That I can recall.
And as a whole, those are going to get snuffed out, but he's such an exceptional athlete. One time he might break it,
exactly.
And that's
the
risk, but that's also the reward.
Yeah, right. Now, and typically most of the night it's been Cole Finley, the sophomore, who's been, the corner that's been in his area, and again, a senior versus a sophomore. I would, you want to take a look at that and see if you can't take advantage, but. So Jason Carey back to pass, rolls right into,
Guys open, wide open downfield.
It's Beatty. Come on, Beatty.
Man, number 6 was open down the field, but that's okay.
That's Landon Lynch downfield.
Again, we got to get that seal on that edge. We've got a double team on that every time.
Yeah, the passing game's been a struggle when it's designed to stay in the pocket. Carey's kind of been evading, and on a design rollout, we just cannot set that edge. That D end is just causing havoc. It's tough, though, and I'm not saying that it's an easy thing, but Carey, you cannot roll backwards when it's a rollout like that, because you've got to step up and get rid of it. Even if you get hit and get back to the line, it's better than reverse pivoting, because there's nothing good back there. There just isn't.
What is that?
Okay.
3rd and 21, a run up the middle for.
That's the white flag.
Yeah. And I mean, the reality of it is we've seen the passing game, and it has not been pretty tonight.
Right.
But at this point in the game, why would you not spend as many reps as you can to work on it?
Yeah, I mean,
at this point, this is practice reps.
I get that he's trying to maybe save his confidence, but also you have to factor. Listen. Get these guys some reps at doing it. That's how you're going to get better. You're not going to get better by not doing it.
Yep.
So there's 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the game. 36-15. The Oilers are up on the Knights. And it was a very competitive and good first half.
Yep.
The second half, it's just been a little bit. The Oilers have really just kind of wore us out, if you will.
You know, and to be honest, and it's been a little negative these last couple of minutes, but the reality is if you'd have told me before the game that it'd be 36-15 or around there, I would say that's probably better than I expected.
Way better,
So it's just frustrating because it was 14-8, it was 22-14, 22-15. I mean, we were right there multiple times, and it just seems these last 5 or 6 minutes that it's almost like they don't think they can do it, so they're trying to hand it off to get it to the end. And you know,
so
I'm sure there's more that goes into those calls, but it's hard to not think that way from here.
Well, we're going for it now.
That's a good thing.
With 2:50 left in the game, 36-15, the Oilers are on top.
And they're in a handoff formation. No,
oh man,
the linemen are standing there.
Oh man, you get carried lit.
I don't know if the ball got snapped when it should not have. Something tells me that the center was off.
I mean,
I don't know if they'll pick it up here. Look at the linemen. None of them are moving. I mean, look at
that's just.
Something tells me that was supposed to be on 2 maybe. Look, ball snapped and we still got 4 guys in a stance.
Yep.
Quarterback has the ball and 3 of our linemen haven't got out of their stance yet. So not blaming the linemen because when 3 of them do it, something is not right. It's not like it's one guy, but. Man.
Okay, so.
And then to put the cherry on top, Carey got absolutely leveled.
Murdered.
He got crushed.
Ugh. Yeah, it always stinks when they land on top because you got 240
plus.
Well, 260 landed on top.
Spitting in your face, laughing at you. Yeah, it is a very humbling experience when you're laying on your back.
And those are the big uglies that Scott Graham used to refer to, correct, Chad?
Yeah, that's right.
The big uglies are the defensive linemen.
They deserve to have that moment. And as much as a quarterback, I don't like to be laying on my back, getting absolutely blasted. It happens, and you just got to let them have that moment. It's not a lot of fun, though.
Yeah.
You think about a lot of things when there's 2 or 3 guys laughing and spitting in your face.
And they stink by now, too.
I wasn't going to go there out of respect, but yes. Yeah, it's nothing about that is a pleasant experience. It's just not. It is.
So 2:43 left in the contest between the Oilers and the Knights. Oilers with a commanding 36-15 lead. The Knights came out and fought hard tonight, but it's just not enough.
2 quarters of amazing football by the Knights.
Great football for the Knights, and the Oilers have finally kind of pulled away from us here.
Yeah, again, not enough can be said at the fight that these guys put up
100%.
tonight. I mean, it was just.
Yeah.
I mean, we were excited in the booth.
Yeah.
I mean,
100%. When you see these guys scoring and making great tackles in the backfield, open field tackles, the Knights had some great parts of the game. It just that third quarter just murderish.
Warm out.
Yep.
Yeah, it did. It wore us out.
They got the backup in, or they just
23.
That's
Hargan Raider.
Yeah, Johnny. So that's going to be a first down for the Oilers. The clock still will run once they get the chain set.
We only have 1 timeout, too, so we're really going to be difficult to get the ball back without a fumble. And with the backups in, that is definitely not out of the question.
No, definitely not.
Who's at quarterback? I can't. Are they still
it's
left?
Still,
It's still Cole Finley. Yeah. And kudos to him tonight. He did a very nice job.
Very poised for a sophomore.
100%.
Yep.
And he's smart. He's looking at the time clock.
I'm telling you, that's a tough thing for a sophomore to get. I mean, it really is, to know that, to be in that situation.
Oh, there's a stiff arm.
Nice run. Real nice run.
Very good run. Again, Hargan Raider, just a great run, patient running too. Right in here, in between, following his blockers, then a good stiff arm.
Yeah, and Finley too has been, although we haven't really capitalized on it, he's been lined up on Cole Buckley all night, and
we haven't called Cole's name.
No, and whatever you think about the play calling, the reality is he's still out there every time going right up against him, and that's tough to play the quarterback position, then jump on, play the other team's best player, jump back and forth the whole game. I mean, that's
100%.
As a sophomore, he's got a bright future.
Definitely.
The defensive scheme by Iowa City tonight was picture perfect against us. I mean, they at times had 3 triple coverage on Buckley.
Yeah,
I mean, and we couldn't beat them any other way.
Yep.
And
victory formation.
What did I just miss there?
Yeah, old 75 took a dive.
Flop? Okay.
Yeah, can we get an instant replay of that, Nick?
I don't know. We could try. I don't know if
we can get an instant replay. I just don't watch.
I might have stopped it too soon. I have no. Yeah, we got it. Gotta give him credit.
Good job, Nick. Look at that. Boom.
Good for him. Good for him. Got to be careful here, though, because this is where it starts to get a little chippy.
Yeah.
Chirpy.
Yeah, if I'm the D lineman, I don't like that. That was a little bit much. So watch Franklin fire off the ball here, and we're going to be interesting. That was good. That's good.
No more acting.
Yeah, almost. 68's
He
turn.
thought about it. 68 thought about it.
68's like, hey, whoa.
That was pretty cool.
I want my chance at an Oscar.
Yeah, very bright future for them. So
that should do it.
That's going to do it for the Knights tonight. The Route 8 rivalry is over for 2023 season. It's 36-15, the Oilers on top of the Knights. We're going to take a little timeout and come back and do a little recap and get the player of the game.
Jake from State Farm.
We have to know.
Yeah, these are State Farm pajamas.
No, what if we have to talk to somebody about our policy, but it's late at night?
Call us 24/7.
Great. Because what if someone still calls his mom for everything?
We'll walk you through everything. At State Farm, we're there for your what-ifs.
Yeah, Mom, everything's great. Yeah. I mean, not my mom.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
Quality, safety, and innovation. That's Toyota. Hi, I'm Bruce Sigworth here at Allegheny Toyota in Franklin. Now let's talk resale value. Toyota consistently ranks in the top 10 in resale value, and 3 of our vehicles rank in the top 5 according to KBB.com. That research shows 4Runner, Tundra, and Tacoma maintaining a 60% or higher retail value over a 5-year period. That means you could get thousands of dollars more for your Toyota than any other brand.
We're Allegheny Toyota in Franklin. Go Knights.
Franklin Bronze has been a leader in manufacturing in the Franklin community since 1985. With in-house tooling and castings machining, Franklin Bronze can deliver parts fast to a number of industrial sectors, including oil and gas, marine, steel, and many others. Franklin Bronze is currently looking for motivated, talented, and educated individuals who are interested in working in a dynamic environment for a growing company that values its employees. Visit our website to learn about our career opportunities. And from all of us at Franklin Bronze, go Knights!
And we're back. Post-game coverage of the Route 8 rivalry, where tonight the Oil City Oilers were on top of the Franklin Knights. Good first half, but the second half, Chad, I think it was just too much for the Knights.
Too much, yep.
Yeah, they're big and they're strong, and they just kind of pulled it through and did a good job. So hats off to the Knights. They battled tough, but not tonight. The Oilers were on top. So with that being said, next week, as you can see by the schedule, we're at Mercyhurst Prep. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know a whole lot about them, but we'll do a little bit of homework and see how it goes. Tonight, we have the Pizza Joe's Player of the Game. I think it was pretty unanimous. We thought Mr. Bryson Watson did a great job tonight. Had a lot of big runs, and he was a spark plug, even just his energy, Chad, when he ran.
Completely, yeah. Very beginning of the game, very beginning of the third quarter. Second half, come out with some big runs, kind of electrifying the team, getting them kind of pumped up. And, back in the game. But unfortunate. I mean, he's done a great job filling in for Toby.
Yeah,
it's not his natural position, but he's starting to look comfortable back there.
Yeah, he is, and he has to change up. He had to change his style because typically if Bryson gets the ball or Cole, they like to go the outside. But, you know, now when you're from that backfield, you got to kind of watch your, you know, go between the tackles and, you know, and see which gap is open. So kudos to Bryson for changing up his style and continue with his, you know, fierce running. And, you know, he's a senior, and he played like a senior tonight.
He did, for sure.
So good job to Bryson Watson, our Pizza Joe's player of the game. So with that being said, thank you, Nick, as always.
Always.
NB12 did a great job. Thank you, Chad, as always.
Thank you, Ryan.
And
Tom, did you job on the camera?
Yes, he
sir.
did. Tom, can you give us a head nod up there with the camera? Thank you. Yeah. All right. We like that. So for Ryan, Chad, and Nick, and Tom, we say good night, and we will see you next Friday. Thank you. Up in Erie. Thank you, and have a good night.
Go Knights.
Since 1901, Franklin Industries has been a leader in steel manufacturing in our region. We started our journey making steel rails for the railroad, and we're still going strong today. Franklin Industries now manufactures steel quality U-posts and T-posts right here in Franklin, Pennsylvania. We take pride in the strength and durability of our product, and we take pride in the strength of our Franklin Knights. We're proud to support our community and Franklin athletics. Go Knights from Franklin Industries. Franklin Oil Region Credit Union has 2 convenient locations to serve their members, 101 North 13th Street in Franklin and 25 East 1st Street in Oil City. Did you know that becoming a member is pretty easy? All you have to do is live, work, worship, volunteer, attend school, or just conduct business in Venango, Forest, Warren, or Crawford counties. Stop in and talk to us about all the benefits of becoming a member. And best of luck to all the students and athletes this fall from Franklin Oil Region Credit Union.
I've been practicing medicine for over 25 years.
I've been practicing for about 20 years. As a parent, I really wanted my son to get the HPV vaccine.
I have 4 children, 2 boys and 2 girls, and I've given the vaccine to all of them.
I made sure my son got the HPV vaccine when he was 12.
Most individuals, when they have an injury, they want to get back immediately, whether that is getting back to work or getting back to sport or getting to their next yoga workout. We really want to give them pain-free function and mobility as best we can for the extent of their lives, so they can be active, so they can enjoy being with their loved ones.